All right, so this is just a kind of a discovery video. I just wanted to share some stuff that I figured out with regard to something called workspace containers. What's a workspace container? To me, a workspace container is a container that you use as kind of a landing, pad workspace. If you want to call it, it's kind of like a jump host, that you can run anywhere because it's a container. You can put it inside of the Kubernetes cluster. You can download it off a private GitHub repo like GitHub ghrcr.io, and you can just have it ready. In fact, you can even put your application tokens, your client keys, and some of your secrets in there, provided you don't push it to Docker Hub. And I'm just going to let you understand that if you don't know what you're doing, you're getting in a lot of trouble here. But if you push your private, if you push them to a private package registry or a container registry like GitHub, which is the default, by the way, you can have instant access to that computer that you want to use anywhere. And it might be bigger. The images are going to be about 2 to 3 gigabytes there because they're more or less Linux machines without a lot of the stuff that you get with a machine, storage and stuff like that. So, and recently one of the problems that I ran into was dealing with how to get files in and out. I mean, through volume mounts, we have that. But I was surprised. Actually, let me just show you. So I was using my old workspace container, which is still out there on Docker. It needs to be updated. And you could run it podman, which is the same as the Docker command. Yeah, I just don't like Docker for reasons I've talked about in other videos. So you can do podman run it, and we can do RWXROB /workspace. Yeah, I've already downloaded this, so you go really away. Now this is my old workspace container. It's designed to be more generic, and so anybody can use it, right? And it prompts you for the username and everything. And then it sets up an account and it uses the entry point. That is all probably going to change, actually. Right now, that is useful for beginners who just want to play around or something. But there's a number of problems with it. And let me show you the first problem. I mean, there are problems that crept in over time because I didn't maintain this for about 2 years. I haven't even messed with it. But let me show you one of them. So if I try to do a search for, if I try to go to SKILSTAK, skillstack.io, a little plug for SKILSTAK, you see down here it says SSL certificate not trusted. The certificate use has expired chain. Now this is because the latest version of Ubuntu, the version that this is on, is no longer keeping up with the certificates. And I spent quite a bit of time trying to fix that. And in the image, so this is the first thing I want to report. So you have to put yes on all of these, right? But that can get really annoying, and you don't necessarily want to do that. So the first fix that I want to report is this, and this is in my dot files, by the way. I've already added it there. But if you go to the if you go into the links.rc file, I'm sorry, to the links .cfg, which is loaded. And let me just go through what the links thing does really quick. Okay, so development from the cloud, yeah. At least in this case, whether it's from your local machine or from the cloud, you can do both of it with the container. So I won't get into the architecture for this application. I'll just briefly summarize. So Lynx is a really old web browser. This is the way I do searching from the command line, and that's talked about extensively in another Boost video. But one of the tricks that I have to do here is I have to identify the actual binary for the Lynx command, and then kind of mess with it, right? Lynx was made at a time when it was all multi-user systems, and you can't pass. So it depends on certain files being passed as environment variables, which is really annoying. If you're a beginner, you might know what that is, but that's what this is doing. And so there's this big, hairy, ugly. I mean, this is all pre-JSON by about 2 decades, and it has this links.cfg file, and that overrides the default, which is etc links. Links.cfg, I think. So the first thing that I fixed is this. I went ahead and I changed the links.config that's in my image, it's in my dot files and in my image, to not prompt anymore for things that I don't care about. So someone could argue that this is insecure. I don't care. I'm just doing read only usually with this stuff. So when an SSH certificate is wrong, this it changes to yes, and then now it won't prompt for the SSL certs if they are unsigned or uncertified. There's a bunch of them that are because it's very deep, long history, but there's apparently some changes in TLS and SNI or something, as well as some root CA certs and some intermediate certs that actually expired, and your browsers and everything have to be updated, and the current Ubuntu version with CA certificates, I update those packages and everything. They're all out of date. So I just went ahead and turned it off. The truth is, I don't need it. I also don't care about cookies. I want to accept all the cookies. And to be fair, Links is already kind of immune from this kind of thing. There's nothing extra that's going to pass about your behavior because it's just Links, right? It's just this basic text-based browser. In fact, if you want to ensure your privacy, one of the better things to do is to do this, because there's no association with a specific Google account or anything. You're not logged into anything through Chrome. So it's actually, even though you're saying yes here, you're fine. So this is I tried to do the cert follow. You could not get that to work. So what does that do? That just means that you can open skillstack.io without getting prompted, or any site that's saying your cert's not signed. Obviously, the skillstack.io site is signed. It's being hosted by GitHub or on Netlify. That cert is already signed. It's okay and everything. But it says here, certificate issued by Let's Encrypt. Oh, no. Okay. Well, Let's Encrypt is apparently not listed in the CAs for Ubuntu. And even though I have the most recent version of Ubuntu is this container, it doesn't matter because of those problems. And it may be that I actually have to get a different version. But let me check out something. LSB release. Okay, so yeah, so we're Ubuntu 20.04 LTS in our container image. What is the latest version of Ubuntu? What is the latest version of Ubuntu? Desktop Ubuntu LTS version of desktops. 22. We're already on 22. That might be the problem. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't verify that last time. That Workspace container that I have is based on a really old version of Ubuntu. It was 2 years old. Makes me think I need to rebuild the whole thing. Yeah. I wonder if we get around it. You know what? I'm going to actually test that right now. So let me just first report on the other things, the other two things that we came up with to fix, which may also be fixed by the most recent version of Ubuntu. It might be that I just have to rebuild that image using a modern version of Ubuntu, which that would make sense. That would make sense. So I might have to just go ahead and rerun that Dockerfile and rebuild the image, and I'll do that after at the end of the day today, if I have a little bit extra time. The other thing I want to report on up front, so you can just forget the rest of the video if you want, is you'll notice I was like running tmux in here, and I was having problems with. Let me try this. So, user, actually, let's come out of here and try it. I'm going to do this again. Yeah, let's do host name, something long, and RWXROB. Registrar bitmesh. All right, so now it'll make a container. Yeah, okay, so now I'm running tmux. I'm still not long enough. Cd dot make directory is something really long. I'm trying to get my prompt to break. Oh wow, what the hell? Why isn't this working? Okay, let me try myself. Let me use a different image. Yeah, I'm gonna do the image. Oh, okay, so here we go. So here's actually the broken image. So you see how that is wrapping, right? And this is correct, right? This part right here is correct. These little things show up right. Now, if I run tmux, that breaks. Okay, now I looked for this for a long time. This is also on Mac. It's also broken, and I was like, "What the hell?" And someone told me that if you do tmux-u, it'll fix it. And the reason for that is because that forces tmux to use UTF-8 character set. But it shouldn't be doing that, right? And then another problem we were having is that I had mounted a volume and I couldn't see. I was like, using emojis or something, and it wasn't doing the emojis. I'm like, what the hell? So you can pause the video right here and spend some time guessing what the problem is. But after several hours of fiddling with it yesterday, mostly because I was talking during the whole time, you see it says UTF code tests and everything, but it doesn't. It's not displaying it right. Why? Because Vim doesn't know, and so this becomes as a problem with the locale. As you can see, it's all using the POSIX locale, which is another name for C, and that's the default. And for some reason, the locale was not actually set, and so I had to do some things. And it turns out that the problem is that the actual locale had not been generated. And here's the quick fix for this, which I think is super amazing. That and this is something that's only going to hit you if you're using containers because they've been minimized and they don't have all that extra stuff in there, right? So it doesn't make sense to send down, all of the possible locales that you would have on a full-blown Ubuntu system, even a Ubuntu server. So the container image doesn't have all the locales in them. And how would you look for them? So you go locale, and we're going to cover this in the boost too, but I just want to report. So locale.j tells you all the locales you have loaded. So you can see I have C and UTF-8, C and POSIX, that's it. I don't even have the English locale on this machine. So there's no way for it to get picked up. So the fix for this is there's several fixes. You can actually do it, by using all the gen locale and update locale and commands and stuff like that. Or you can use the Ubuntu way and you can say sudo apt install language pack en, which is not in my images directly. My base workspace image does not have this as one of its things. Now I need to add that, right? So and it adds the two things. Did I do it as sudo? Oh wait, sudo apt update. Yeah, I don't think I have any of the stuff. Yeah, I mean this is a fresh image. No pub key, flag signatures. Oh, that's my GitHub CLI. That's old stuff too. That's okay. Don't worry about that. That's been fixed. So some of the stuff is old, The thing that's really cool about when you install with the language pack is it actually runs the generate. See there? It runs the generate for all the English locales and only the English locales. Now, I wish I could have specifically said, hey, I only want the ENUS one, right? And I'm debating about whether in my default anybody can use it workspace. I actually want to put English in there, but probably will for the following reasons. So watch what happens now. So the first thing you'll notice right away is that when I run tmux, I don't have to use, sorry, I'm missing some steps here. So now we do locale, right? And we see it didn't change it. We do -a, it didn't change. There's my English locales, so I can now actually use them. And I tried to do update locale, which is fine. If you do, so the locale actually lives in its default locale, which is updated by update locale. So you could say sudo update locale, and you can put en_us dot utf-8, and you know what I think is interesting? These are UTF-8. How about that? Exec bash shell. Locale. Still is POSIX, right? So here's something I did. I went ahead and added to my bash because I never know what system I'm going to be on. So this is actually a localized thing. In fact, one machine might have multiple locales in it and different users might want different locales. So I don't want to force, even though I loaded it up as loaded English locale onto this machine, I still want to manage the locale here. So I went ahead and added an environment variable here. And I'm going to say export lang equals enus.utf-8. And now I can rerun my shell. Don't forget the dash shell. It reruns bash and loads the profile again. And now when I type locale, you'll see that it's got the right stuff in there, including the lang and the language, right? So the thing that's cool here is that now when I run tmux, it does the right thing, right? Because it's got UTF-8 in the locale. And now when I go to edit a file, cat foo would have worked before, but now when I edit the file, I get the right thing as well because Vim is picking up the locale that's got UTF-8 in it, and therefore it's giving me the UTF-8 file character set, so that it knows about the terminal. So that fixed all of my problems. So those are the two big discoveries. You can end the video right now if you want, if you're watching YouTube, and just know that those two things are some new information that I just came up with. And for the rest of this time, I'm going to actually kind of dig into the container layering and some of the stuff that I've been going on with containers, and see if I can fix some of the other stuff with it. Most specifically, I'm going to try to rebuild an image based on Ubuntu 22 instead of Ubuntu 20, and I have a feeling that might fix the certificate problems. Okay, because the old one has got compatibility issues with certs and CAs, and so I think those things have been updated. I think the reason I suddenly got all those cert warnings is because the whole world has caught up on certs since the last 2 years, and I'm using a really old version of Ubuntu. So there's a possibility that rather than having to disable cert warnings and links, which is still fine, then I just have to update the latest version of Ubuntu, and I won't have that problem because I've never seen the problem before. It just started popping up on my Workspace container, and nothing else changed on the container. So I was like, what changed? It turns out the rest of the world has changed. Their certs are all different now. So there's a chance that by building a new Workspace container off 22, that will go away, and then my baseline configuration will not have to change. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour. As I'm going to be building a brand new Workspace container with all my favorite stuff. All right. If you want to watch that, this is many weeks of the boost all crammed into one day. That's going to go really quick, 1 hour or so, hopefully. So the first thing I need to do is I need to make a new container. All right. So we're gonna grab an image, and we're gonna use Ubuntu as our base, and we'll pull the standard Ubuntu image from Docker Hub, even though Docker Hub is not something I like to use for my own stuff anymore. They've gotten kind of, for lots of reasons. Anyway, so we're going to use the podman command instead of Docker command, which has got all the same equivalents. I probably need to clean up some of my images, but we're going to make a new image here. And then so this is the process that we're going to do. We're going to make a new container from the standard Ubuntu image, and then we're going to do a ton of stuff to it, right? We're going to customize the crap out of it. We're not going to make any Docker files here. We're going to actually build it without using a Docker file. We're going to get it exactly to where we want it, and then we're going to commit it. And then we're going to tweak it and tweak, and then we're going to commit it again. And each of those layers, just like in a Docker file, when you do those different things in a Docker file, will become layers of the image, and then that image can eventually get pushed to be public or something, right? And the kind of cool thing about this, by the way, is you can take somebody's public images they've made and start with that, and then you can put all your customizations and do your GitHub authentication and add SSH keys to it and everything, and then you can actually commit that to your own private repo and kind of fork the image at that point and use it to your heart's content. And you lose track of all the changes you made to it because they're not in a Docker file somewhere, but it's effectively the same thing. It's just if you generally know what you're doing. So we're gonna do podman. We're gonna do podman create. No, we're gonna do podman run to start a new one. IT. We're not gonna remove it. We're gonna give it a host name. This stuff gets locked into it, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. With this host name, I'm going to call, well, I want it to be my new Workspace container, so I think I'm actually going to say host name is SKILSTAK. Yeah. I could say Boost, but I'm going to say SKILSTAK. So host name SKILSTAK, even though it's not SKILSTAK.io. Then what? Then we're going to do -- name. And we're going to call it SKILSTAK Workspace. So, yeah. SKILSTAK.ws for Workspace. And Yeah. I'm trying to distinguish between the image name that I'm going to have eventually. I think I'll probably have it be the same image name. Yeah. I try to like to have the container name and the image name be the same eventually. But you do need to make a distinction there, so. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do WS-SKILSTAK. Because WS is my reserve name. Every time I pick a name that the thing I'm going to log into and use as my ongoing thing, I call it WS. So that this will keep it distinguished. All right, so name, and then we're going to build it from Ubuntu latest, which should be 22, right? We don't need to do host name networking or anything. We don't need to do host networking or forward any ports or anything. We probably could do a volume mount though. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do a volume mount. Let's say volume shared. We want that to mount to / should make it root. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make it shared at the root. Yeah, I mean that's fine because then you'd have to have access to transfer files back and forth. I mean we can mount something else later if we want to have people be able to load stuff into the home directory. So, yeah, I don't want to put a home directory in there because we don't have a user on this account yet. So, and we're probably I think we might make the default user you on this. Yeah. That way, and then I'm going to drop the ability. I mean, that'll just be the default name. We could make it me, or we could make it you. What should we make it? Should we make it me? Me. All right. So let's do. Yeah, we're building a new shared thing. So how's it going, Arn? So, all right, so here we go. Now, we need to do a couple things right away. We need to unminimize. Unminimize is going to, give us a bunch of stuff that we need. Are we using 20? We're using 20, aren't we? I think we are. Yes. Now, notice I'm not using a Dockerfile for this. I'm just doing it, right? In fact, we can actually use the Dockerfile. Let me try something here. So, podman start. This is it. I'm making another container. This is the one that's got my stuff in it for GitHub and stuff. WS. So yeah, this has got my repos in it. So I'm going to go into my dot files. I'm going to do git clone git at github.com /RWXROB Workspace. This is the one that has all my this is my old workspace that I used to manage. This is going to be big because I have binary files in there. I forgot. Yeah, which I actually really need to remove those. Update. Did I do update or upgrade? We don't need to upgrade. I mean, we could, I guess. I guess that's probably worth doing. Yeah, because it might be back level. Unminimize should have done a lot of that stuff. So, apt update. Let's do the apt upgrade and then apt update. Apt update got done on the minimize. Yeah, I think the minimize did that part. So let's do the upgrade. Upgrade is gonna. I told people before to not do that, but so this is actually the latest. So the unminimize apparently did that. That's new. I don't think it always did that before. It's another terminal here. Okay, so we have Workspace. This directory has to go. This has got a lot of binaries in it. It's got files that are actual binaries. I'm probably going to get rid of this. It's very, very popular. People use it a lot out there because it has all the stuff that but I'm going to build a new one, and that's kind of what I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to help other people build it too during the boost. That's the thing. So if you want to build your own workspace container, you can do that without a Dockerfile. The reason I have the Dockerfile up is because the advantage of a Dockerfile is you get to see what you added, right? So we added apt utils, notice how recommends, build essential, software properties, common, apt transport, HTTPS. CA certificates. These things are the things that make links work. The ManDB and curl. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that we're going to be adding over time. I just wanted to have there. This is the thing. The Ubuntu server that lets us piece of rid of it. No, that's not it. Never mind. That was a different thing. Add repo. CLI packages, PPA. I mean, this is pretty old, but this has all the packages that I would generally put on there. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing is if you don't have one, you can actually add it after the fact. So, okay, here we are back in root again. And we're going to do a bunch of stuff as root, and then we're going to put an account on here and then start using that account for everything. And make that the default account. We're actually going to burn it into the image so that to get to root, you have to sudo into root. Which we want beginners to do, actually. So, apt install... apt utils. I think apt utils is already installed. Apt utils. Show VI. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do this. I am actually going to do this. I've got to fix that right away. So we're going to be installing a bunch of stuff on here. That I'm just doing it willy-nilly though. Yeah, I probably just need to make a list and then instead of having a Dockerfile, because the Dockerfile is like really hairy and stuff. But if I could just show, hey, here's all the things you need to install in there. We should be back in 10 minutes. Yeah, that portion. How you doing? Yeah, that should already be there, should it not? I think it's already there. We have fishies. It's my privacy screen now. Yeah, my privacy screen. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so bash for C. I'm actually gonna every change I make to this image is gonna stay forever, right? So one of the ones I'm gonna make is this. Set dash OVI. There. So there. So exec bash dash L. No, I fixed the Unicode stuff already. Yep. Yeah, that's what I just did actually at the beginning. I'll show you how I fix that. There's no locale on it. That was the problem. The problem is that it wasn't setting the locale properly, and so the terminal wasn't running properly. Yeah, I ran into the same problem when I was editing files. So, because I removed lang. Yeah, if you want to see the short answer to how I fixed that, I did kind of a short summary at the beginning of this video, so you can go back to the VOD if you want. All right, so now I have my default is set-ovi for root. And I'm actually going to put that into etc. Yeah. I'm going to do the right thing. Nobody can have any accounts on this machine that are not set-ovi. Ban Emacs history mode. There. Now, anybody who ever creates an account on this machine, the thing that's really cool about what I'm doing right now is how much faster it is. Now, sure, it's hard to document, so I'm making a video, but I don't have to struggle with the syntax of a Docker file and then rebuild the image and everything. I can just make it the way I want it and snapshot it with a commit. So that's what we're doing. I'm kind of looking at the Docker file as direction. Oh, hey, look, there's my shared directory. So this is now shared. And what do you know? It actually mounted all of my files from the host system in there. So that's nice. We can transfer files back and forth between a container without having to use SCP or CP, which kind of suck with Git Bash because the command line expansion is broken. So we can go back to home here, which is /root, and finish up some stuff. All right. So what do? I think we need man pages, right? Do we got @utils? Apt install. Apt utils. This is like apt utils has got some stuff in there. Yeah, we're kind of bloating this up. Build essential. We need build essential. We're going to make our own stuff. So I'm just going to do it. Build essential. If you want to do any of your own building, it's quite a bit of stuff though. But I mean, it's not really useful as a workspace container for me unless it's got stuff in there like read line and stuff. But that's a lot of stuff where the container is going to get bloated and bloated and bloated. And by the way, this is why you want to do as much as you can before you snapshot it, because it's the same thing as having everything on a single Dockerfile line, as opposed to multiple run lines, right? And it'll just create one image layer, a blob, instead of like a commit like you do with the Dockerfile. It's actually pretty interesting to see when you save these things. You can look through the history of the image, and you can see each time you've committed it. And you can't itemize all the stuff that was in there as far as I know, but you can at least see how many times it was committed. I mean, how old the thing is, like whether you need to build a new one. But the thing I like about this is that the steps to build a new image don't necessarily have to be done in a container file, Dockerfile container file. I can actually just write them rhetorically in a blog and say, okay, you need this on there, now you need this on there, now you need this on there. And I can say to add those things, and then you don't have to use my Dockerfile. You can actually go through the steps to do it, and I can use that as a tutorial about how to configure a Linux machine to start up that, a bare bones Ubuntu machine. And you can practice doing that, and that's a part of system administration. So you could use it with Fedora and kind of translate it however you wanted to, right? All right, so we've got build essential, software properties common. I don't even know what that is. So let's do apt view. Is it info or view? Is it view? I can't remember. App view software properties common. I think it's info. Let's see. 14 kilobits. Raspberry Pi. Python software properties. What is it? Ubuntu. Michael Vogt. Breaks Python software properties. Task Ubuntu desktop minimal. Ubuntu desktop Ubuntu one as well. Here's a start description. Manage the repositories that you install software from. Oh, this is so you can add. Yeah, we need that. This is so you can actually add certs and stuff like that in a nice, safe way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install that. Yeah, they changed how they do like key certificate. God, look at all that stuff. All the Python cryptography shit. It's gonna install. Oh, it's gonna do CA certs for us. We need to get CA certificates installed anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. So actually, this is redundant. It has apt. The transport HTTPS is super important. That's how you actually need this if you want to add. This was added because I wanted to add like the GitHub repo for the command line CLI stuff. And I want to start getting things directly from there. That's what that's there for. ManDB and curl, those are obvious. So, and some of that stuff we're going to need for like, if we want fishies, we got to have term animation and read line on there. So this is kind of fun because we're not really Gen2ing a machine, but we are, it kind of gives you the feel of like you're building a Linux machine, even though you're not. It's just a container, right? So searches is in there. Let's do ManDB. We need all of our man pages. Actually, if you do man, it will get it. So we found that out yesterday. It's the same one. So you need ManDB. ManDB. And I mean, I could just do all of these in one shot, but I'm not going to. Curl, because I want to see if something goes wrong. Here we get curl and libcurl 4. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know there was a libcurl. I thought that's cool. That's a major version of libcurl. That's cool. The guy who made curl actually sometimes streams to Twitch. Libcurl, probably the most important library on planet Earth. So let's see. It's in everything. Every single web browser on the planet uses it. So key server, I don't think I want to add key server right now until I need it. Well, GitHub command line CLI packages. Ugh. I actually do need to do that. This might have been updated though. This is important. I can't do GitHub install the command line CLI unless I do this. I could just get the binary, but add repository. We got that from here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Apt key. I'm gonna do it. It might be old, but I'm gonna have to help beginners to do that. I don't want to do that though. Oh, I guess they have to learn to do it. If they're gonna be doing Linux stuff, they gotta know how to do it. Apt key AV key server. I have to do it this way because it's in a separate terminal window. Oopsie. It's not tmux. I'm gonna go get this one. See if I can get done in an hour still. I still want to get this whole image built within an hour. Want to know supply command supplied. Oh, it's doing GPG. Go ahead and type your message. I don't want to type a message. I don't need to. Apt key is deprecated. Damn you. Manage keyring files is trusted GPG set. You know what? I was afraid of that. That's what I was talking about. They changed the whole GPG thing. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to skip that. I don't think we're going to be able to add the repository this way. We're going to have to add the keys. It's not going to do it. We do need to do this though because we need to have the GitHub CLI. So I'm going to try it. Press enter to continue. Add. Was it adding repository? Main. Description dev. Okay. Let's see. Does not have a release file. Updating from such repos can be done securely. This is the part where we have to actually put it in the right place. I have to figure out that has to be updated. So just now, when we get to installing GitHub, the GitHub CLI, we're going to have to add some stuff here. It's not there right now. That stuff is all there just for that purpose. We did the update to get the latest after we did all those other things. So let's do that. Apt update. That should grab everything. What did I do? Can I take back that thing I did with the app add repository? Yeah. Is there a del repository? Is there like a remove? No, there's only add, of course. So where did it add it? I don't even know. I wish I hadn't done it now. A repository does not have a thing. It's in Etsy somewhere, right? Etsy apt. Sources list. Etsy apt. Grep. CLI. Grep -r. So where is it? Where did I put it? Sources list.d. Oh, why can't I just remove those? Remove sources list.d. Yeah. All right. And okay, what are we doing? Have to update. All right. It didn't seem to bark at that time, so okay, we kind of undid that. That's good. We'll come back to the CLI stuff later. If we want to, we can just download the binary, which might be easier. I don't know. We'll find out. So, blah, 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 blah. Install and recommends. We need Vim, tmux, dialog, tmux. We need dialog, Perl, Python. Yeah. You guys want to see what dialog is? App info dialog. So dialog is user-friendly dialog boxes from shell scripts. It's actually kind of cool. I have some of that in my shell stuff. That's why. It's super cool. Yeah, it will actually make a terminal one if it doesn't detect X graphic window. It's really, really cool. We got, I mean, it's been there? Yeah, we did. Perl, Python, Git. We need Perl for the fishies. So, apt install Perl. What? Oh, it already got pulled in. Nice. Python's already there, I have a feeling. Yep. Python is Python 3. Wait, do we have Python on here already? No. Oh, that's interesting. So that was broken. That's why I'm doing it one at a time. We got to do Python 3. And Python is Python 3. You can't actually do that because it will... Some stuff still depends on the other ones. Python 3 set to manually install. It was already there. You know what? I'm going to do it if something breaks so well. Yeah. Because really, I mean, it's, you know how many years? It's been more than a decade since they were supposed to be off, everything was supposed to be off Python 2. Or that you're at pain of death. And then they pushed, every 5 years they would push the deadline out again. It seems really broke today. Keep having DCs and missed messages. Sorry about that. Just upgrade for Ubuntu image. Yeah. I think that's it. So Python, Git. We need Git and GitHub. We'll get the GitHub later. So, yeah, I gotta remember to apt install Git. Yes. JQ sudo links. It's funny that sudo doesn't come by default. Isn't that funny? Yeah. It's not a default package. I can't believe it's not a default package. It's really crazy. Sudo JQ. YQ is finally the right thing. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure YQ is finally the right thing. I think they finally fixed YQ. You know what, let's try. YQ is a stupid ass Perl script for a long time, and now it's the actual binary that does the right thing. Oh, it's not there. Damn. Okay. What are we doing here? In Dockerfile. Workspace. Okay, I need to make some notes here. Temp notes. Install GH. Install YQ. I don't want to forget them. Install YQ. Yeah, if we're not on a Mac. Did you know they have brew for other things besides Mac? I would never use it. But they have it. Alright. Alright, what else? Links. Okay, we're going to get the latest links. This is going to be interesting. This is the reason we're doing this. Apt install links. Yes. I'm bloating this thing up. Well, it's a PowerShell. Yeah, it is. We had installed PowerShell on Linux like 3 years ago. I was trying to certify because I had to learn it for hacking and stuff. was like, can I learn it on Linux? Can I learn PowerShell? It's kind of useless because it's designed to be shell check. Of course, if you don't have shell check, you need to get it. Figlet. We have to have Figlet. We're going to do all our stuff. Apt install Figlet. Figlet is, that's what gives us all our fun things. Figlet something. Yay. SL. What is SL? Apt info SL. I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's if you... oh, yeah. This is just fun. It's the choo-choo. I forgot about that. Yeah. Apt install. So, I put the fun stuff on here at the... because it's for beginners. Tree. Apt install tree. That tree gives you some really cool stuff. Watch. I'll show you. Tree. Tree. Slash. Woohoo! It's better than find. I mean, it's better than ls. Or you can use find dot and it works too. Nmap. I mean, some people don't think Nmap is all the shit anymore. There's other stuff besides it, but Nmap's pretty standard. So apt install Nmap. Yes. Ed BC is a calculator. Is DC here? Oh, damn. Install DC. Install BC. They're both calculators. And install Ed. The official Unix editor. IP utils ping, which doesn't come for... You know what's funny? Ping doesn't come on here. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Apt install apt utils ping. You can do... Did I put... That's not... Oh, dummy. It's net utils, right? What have I done? What have I done? IP utils. IP utils. I gotta have ping. I gotta have ping. Can I ping it? Nope. You can't ping stuff. I wonder why. Because it doesn't have an IP address. It's not on the network. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bind 9 DNS utilities. Oh, that's why. We don't have DNS. Oh, no. What's this doing DNS? Bind 9 DNS utils. We're making our own distro, kind of. HTOP. No, screw that. We're not getting HTOP. libn curses. We need that for fishies. Libn curses. Oh, 5. strace. Trace died broken. Yeah, strace is fantastic. Is that not up there? We need to add that. Yeah, we need to add strace. Yeah, I'm trying to put all this stuff in the list. We need to make a list of them all. I'll go through and watch it again. I concur with strace. Strace is fantastic. Gotta have strace. And libcurses Perl. Seriously, that's just for the fish. NetTools. That includes IPA, I think. No, it doesn't. I think it's what is it called? IP route. IP route 2, yeah. Thank you. That's another one I forgot. Yeah, IP route 2. We're on it though. So SSH. No SSH. Oh, we have SSH. Okay, yay. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Because I don't know if it's the right one. What? Open SSH server, open SSH server, SSH. I guess we're putting the server on here too. Why not? Suggested package is Mollyguard. What the hell is that? SSH pass. No, screw that. We're not using that. SHFS, not putting that on there. rsync. Yeah. I mean, rsync is cool. We want to learn it. I already got that. Links was in there a couple of minutes ago. So, CIFS utils, that's so that you can do mounting of Windows stuff. Samba stuff. This, yeah, and then you need Samba client. If you're on a Windows network and you want to mount drives, now we don't really need that, but occasionally that's useful. SMB client, we might as well put that in here. I mean, at work we have SMB stuff, so probably good to have on there. Bash completion. We should definitely add that. You know, this is one of the ones that took me the longest to figure out. I was like, why is my bash completion not working? It's like, you didn't install it. I was like, what? You have to install bash completion? I'm like, yep. Make wget. I almost don't want to put wget on there, but a lot of stuff uses it. So, apt install wget. If you should use curl, not wget, if you can. Make less lolcat. We have to have priorities. Less lolcat. Yes, we have to have lolcat, and which includes all of Ruby. We just installed Ruby because of lolcat. It forced us to pull in all of Ruby. Yeah. Echoes something to lolcat. Oh, damn. Kind of found... Which lolcat? What the hell? I'm sad. MS live in user games. Sure. Oh, here it is. Games, yeah. Yeah. And user games is not in the... Yeah. It's not in root. I think we should put user games in roots path. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look how pretty. All right, here we go. Figlet. Something. Yay! Hello, friend. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look how much fun that is. All just in a container. Look at all that good fun we've had. All right, so, what else? That's it. Oh, we need to put cpan term animation on for fishies. Yeah, then we can install fishies. All right, cpan-i term animation. Term animation. Would you like to configure as much as possible? Yes. HTTP tiny. God, good old cpan. Warms my heart. Still there. People still use it. A lot of people still use cpan. Apt get clean. No, we're not doing that. Actually, no, we're not doing that. Because this is like a, I want to be able to use it kind of thing. All of these steps down here are to make the image size smaller. We don't care. No. And it's removing the app lists and stuff and all that. We're not going to do that. We don't care. We don't care. We really don't. Why not put lolcat in the path? We're going to put user games in the default path if people want it. Yeah. And it's just because it's a game. It's just like old school. You know what we could do is we could symlink it. User bin. Yeah. -s from to, yeah. So from user bin lolcat to user games. How's it going? Lolcat. Oh, whoops. I did it backwards. Little cat. All right, there we go. Now it's in there. So, TP. Oh my god, yeah. I bet it has been. Figlet. Huzzah. 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 Let's put it in a loop. While true, do sleep point 0.4 done. Oh, huzzah, 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 huzzah. We have to have the important things. All right, so this has been like a whirlwind thing. What else? What else? We got to get fishies on there, yeah? All right, we got that. That's all cleaned up. We're going to need the Dockerfile. Okay, we need to put... We're not installing podman and Docker on here. No. In fact, I don't even think you can put podman in a container inside a container. Can you? I really don't know. That would be something fun to try. I don't want to mess up this image with it, though. I think you probably could run podman because it's independent of the... It would actually put an entire registry inside of the container. Not a registry, but a container engine with, store, container store. Helm can bite me. So can kubectl. Yeah. Pandoc, yeah, we have to install... I mean, do we need Pandoc? I guess... Yes, I guess we do. We need Pandoc. Hyperfine's cool. Hyperfine's a good performance monitor, but we don't really need it. And let me go see... Local... Wait, where am I? Where am I? I don't know. Where are you, Rob? Local... Is it share? No. Local... I don't know. Bin install Pandoc. Depackage shy. AMD64 dev Pandoc. I mean, I guess I could do this. You know what I can do? I just got an idea. Yeah. Be very afraid. Copy physical bin install Pandoc into utility/shared. Oh my gosh, I just shared stuff between containers. Yeah, you want to see? Yeah. Oh, snap! I didn't need any, like, mounted network drives for that shit. Share, install Pandoc. Nice! Alright, now watch. Wait. What's that shell? Is it already executable? Damn. OCP, I agree. That's the one I want to get someday. Shared. Wait, what? Shared install Pandoc. I mean, if you can get to the internet, it should be fine. Oh, it's working! It's working! It's working! All right. Pandoc. Shared. Some. Woohoo! Pandoc is in the house. That was fast. I mean, that was fast. Yeah. I mean, watch this. We're going to do week 3 here. Pandoc.t text. Or is it plain? I think it's plain. Shared. Week 3. .md. Oh, look at all those numbers and everything. It's so beautiful. Okay. Pandoc is done. That was faster than I expected. That's awesome. All right, so we don't need the rest. I mean, kubectl I could probably put on there. I mean, kubectl is a pain in the ass to install. It really is. It should not be. It's not. It should not be nearly as hard as it is actually to do. I'm going to copy it and let me try. I'm going to try to see how hard it is. Now this is the boost. This is a really fast version of the boost. It's not the boost though. Stuff we're going to cover in the boost. I'm rebuilding the container with a more modern version of stuff. So I'm going to put it in my GitHub. I'm going to delete my other workspace container or save this deprecated or something because it's really old. So I'm building a new workspace container for people to use if they just want to do what I do right away. Anyway, so shared install kubectl. Let's see what it does. Yeah, just run random things. What? How does kubectl already on the system? Did I install it? What the hell? User bin kubectl on the same file. Which kubectl? User bin kubectl. Permission denied. Oh, it's already there. Damn. I didn't download it, did I? You should always just randomly schmucks stuff. Schmod plus X. I don't remember installing that. kubectl-h. What? It is... What version is it? Oh my god. Help. kubectl version. There we go. 127. Damn. It's like really new. But we're going to need this because we're going to be talking to... I mean, I'm assuming I can... 9.2.168. Can I talk? What is up with ping not permitted? Ping operation not permitted. I don't think it must. The IP stack must not be there. If you're unable to kill switch and just have a lot internet connection will simmer over time. You may have to have IP tables with preventing pings from getting to localhost. I think I have to probably reboot with the IP utils in place. Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know. After a few searches, I found set cap. What the hell is that? What is this? I'm going to do it. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to do what they tell me on Stack Exchange. Because that's always a good idea. Damn it. Damn it, Rob. This is why this is not part of the boost. You just go randomly follow stuff on the internet. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Damn it. Oh my god, Stack Exchange was wrong. Cycling's going really good. I'm getting a Wahoo kicker bike here pretty soon. I'm going to go cycling today. I'm going to go do a 5-hour ride today. After this, I'm going to do a 5-hour ride. Yep. IP tables. No, I don't want to mess with IP tables right now. I'll come back later if it doesn't work. No. I don't care about any of that. Okay. What else are we not having? Okay, kubectl is there. Padlock is there. We don't need Docker because we got is already container, and our entry point is here. Everything else is there. Yeah, we need to install the GH command line tool, and I think and fishies and like my stuff, which which is interesting. I mean, we got to. You know, it'd be great to put it in the image so that it works for anybody, and no matter what the user is. So let's actually talk about that for a second. So let's do. So that stuff, for example, is under the files directory, which is really lame. There's a bunch of binary files in here, and I should never have done it this way. This is really lame. I put a bunch of actual binaries in my git repo, which is bad form. It was a hack. I know it was a hack. Don't sue me. These are all compiled Go programs. How's it going, recursion tree? These will actually work if I put them into the other system. So let's actually try that. The Go stuff is really old though. Config is my command. Auth is my own command. Go PLS is that's all stuff that has to be set up for Go, which you probably should do on our own. Keyify kind. we're not running kind. No, not in our workspace container. That's a bad idea. Kind should probably be run in a VM. The end. Because it's anything that's dealing with Kubernetes should not run in a container. Containers are Kubernetes. That's what runs inside of Kubernetes, not the other way around. Pummel Muffet checks your links to make sure they're okay. That YQ command is my own. We have the static check. Yeah. I mean, I wonder which YQ that is. Let me try something. So, oh, that's the actual YQ. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad that we have a copy. Yeah, I should probably get it later with another one though. So what can we keep here that actually still matters? We got to get YQ on here. So let's do that first. Let's go make the back to our list here. Yeah. Note. So we need to get GH on here and YQ on here, and then we'll be done. So, and then we need to create the user on here, and then I'll be done. We can go do something else. So, YQ. Installing YQ. Makefile YQ is the one we want. It's just that's not the Python one, right? That's the Go one. Is this the Go one? I think this is the Go one. I can't remember. I don't remember. Let me build JQ, but it works better. We're gonna Go. Yeah. This is the Makefile one. This is the only one anybody should ever use. The other one is shit. The Python one. How do I install YQ with 5 easy steps? What browser do I use? Links. You should have sudo root access to run privileges. You should have snap or wget utility installed on your system. Because we're making this into a container, we can actually change the system files to do what we want. We should probably do that. I'm going to do that instead of doing the thing where I encapsulate links command. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. You should have a running link system. How's it going? Sudo root access, have it. Snap, have it. apt-get, blah. You need to update your system in package managers like apt. Did it. If you're running Debian, you run sudo apt-get update. Did that. Using number DNF, no. Install YQ. Using snap. Snap can bite me. Well, where's the install? Using it doesn't have, it's okay. Using wget. Once downloaded, small the file. Yeah. Screw that. Wait, we're gonna wget the thing? Are you kidding me? Well, why the hell did we go through all the hassle to do all the apt update? This is stupid. Multiple ways to install IQ on the command line here is we're using snap, using wget. Oh my god. It's a single binary, so that is something we can do. All right, fine. I mean, I didn't need a whole tutorial to tell me to go download the release. Also, why are they using wget? I don't give a shit. We're going to do it anyway. So we could do SSLO. Let's do that instead. User local bin YQ. Micro release latest down. YQ link 70. This is all I really need right here. And the rest I can do curl. Yeah. So we can do this. We can say curl SSLO. No. SSL that to user. I'm just putting in user bin, so there. Sue me. Okay, fine. User local bin. No. User bin YQ. Boom. YQ dash version. Bullshit. Wait, what? Oh. I did a boo. I did a bad thing. I forgot that show. I forgot that show. All right. Fine. There. YQ version. Permission denied. Spot plus X. User bin YQ. But there we go. Latest one. That wasn't even hard. What else can we get? We can put my Z command in here. Should we do that? We probably should, actually. Yeah, we probably should. You know what? I think I can use the same command. Yeah. I can do this. I can say RWXROB slash. I think I renamed it though. Keg slash releases latest download and change this to KN. Chmod plus X user bin KN version. Damn. Command not found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Chmod version. God damn it. I don't remember where I put it. It's my own command. I can't remember where I put it. Get over to com RWXROB. Is that? I think I put it under keg. I was moving stuff around. I was going to put everything under keg at one point. This is, keg dash Linux. I feel dumb. I do. I feel really dumb. Who uses underscores anyway? Mike Furrow, apparently. Yeah. It skips the ad. I did not know that. That's a cool trick. Oh my god. KN. Current. Show the current keg. Hey, the KM program is there though now, so that's good. Yay. What else? I mean that I can do my Zettelcast and stuff here, which makes me happy. So we got YQ in there. That wasn't too hard. We need the GH tool, which is similar. We can actually download it in a similar way. Install get a command CLI tool. And I don't want to add a package thing. I'm just going to grab the binary. Brew install, no. Enterprise ready brew install, nope. I love the GitHub tool. I really do. Okay, bye. We're doing the containers. We're playing the containers. So I'll GitHub CLI tool on Ubuntu Linux. Installation instructions. I don't want to get the key. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. Brew install, sudo port self update. Mac ports. Windows. Chocolatey links. See Linux installation instructions. There's like a whole separate section for that apparently. Wait, buddy, what is the question I'll ask? That is my command line internet searching tool. I have several videos on it, and we are going to go over that on the Boost in excruciating detail. Tag already exists in the private branch name. Many Git commands accept both tags and stuff. Install Linux on MD. Oh my god. Install type curl blah, 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 blah. And pipe that to sudo apt update sudo apt install curl sy. All right, curl. We're gonna get the GPG. I don't want to have to put the GPG keys in my keyring. I really don't. Oh my god, it's like sudoing it to DD. This is not even official. It's gonna scream at me saying you are not doing the keys properly. Yeah, links.go. That's what it is. So let's do this. We say, damn it. I mean, I don't like it when they try to be smart and like. We were recently forced to change our GPG signing key. You think? Instructions. See, I was using a key server download the key, and the idea of the new, if you're using key server download the key, idea of the new key is blah. See, that's why we had a problem because we did. I actually have code in here that does that. In fact, yeah. Nothing's wrong with GPG. I had the GPG key. They changed the GPG key. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in a script and call it a day. Yeah. Shared. Install GH. Oh god damn it. That's Windows. Yeah. There we go. Make sure there's no stuff in there. Set list. Yeah, those are line returns. That's fine. Shebang. BNSH. We don't need sudo here. No. Set no list. It's all one big freaking line. Why didn't they make the DD a line then? They could have done that. No. I mean, whatever. Oh, God. I mean, it's like they... I don't understand. These people write really horrible scripts. Do 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 do. It says that the dev. No, now I can read it a little. Better hope this works on Ubuntu. I don't think it was. What does setlist do? It turns on blank space stuff. So like if you have white space in there, it'll show you the white space usually. Yeah. Mod plus X shared install GH. Yeah, it's key. I usually show my VI usually shows me trailing white space and stuff like that, which can be annoying. I usually will remove it, but you'd be surprised how many people leave all kinds of white space all over on their files. It used to be really critical. I would break configuration files back in the day. It doesn't these days, but back in the day, one extra trailing space would kill your whole boot. So I'm just paranoid about it. So let's actually run it. I'm a little afraid, but it's just a container. So that's interesting. F install GH. Looks like it did it. No serious. Hey, look at that. We got a GH. Yay. It's all working. We don't have issues yet, though. All right, so now what we have to do is pull down my .files get repos and isolate the stuff in there that we want to put in the overall thing for people to use, such as fishies. And then we need to put them in those locations, right? So, and we need to make a user. We need to decide what stuff goes in the user account and what stuff goes on the base system. I'm taking a totally different approach from my other workspace, which that actually works, so we're going to keep that. Yeah, so where was I before? No. Workspace, Dockerfile. So this is the Dockerfile we just did, and we got all the stuff here. So one of the things that this used to do, though, is it would take the entire user share RWX workspace, and which is, again, this is, I'm not proud, right? So user share workspace, and it would copy these files into the individual user account. And that's all of these configurations, right? Now, what we can do is we can actually put these in this Etsy skill so that they'll be created for any new user as well. And so they'll get the default configuration that I have. Even if they add a new user, that'll be the same. So you know, the bash RC here is a little dated. There's no lang on here. This is not the latest, but this is exactly the same as my bash RC file. This includes all the less stuff and everything. We need to get that in there. So the better thing to do there is to do this, actually, because I have already updated it here. So we can do bash RC and copy that into shared. I love this file transfer stuff. This is making me very happy. Yeah. Okay. So then we go back over to the thing here. right? And what we can do is, God, you know, I could actually make it here. This is going to be so cool. I don't know. Let me make sure I don't break anything. I don't want to break it. All right, so this is the default. This is so bad. It's so fucking bad. That's the default bash RC for Debian. It's super bad. And it's used for root too, so whatever. So I'm not doing it. I was afraid of it. I was like, oh, maybe I want to break something. No. I'm going to fix a bunch of shit. All right, now we're going to copy shared bash RC, and we're going to put that in etc scale so that any new user gets my bash RC, which is better. It's much better. Yeah. And now watch. Exec bash -l should do something magical or be totally broken. Woohoo! How's that? Much better, huh? See, I thought you'd like that. I thought you'd like that. Okay. So what else we got here? Okay, so this is kind of all the files we're gonna, yeah, fancy code. .config is oh, that's got our links configuration in it, okay, and our GitHub configuration, and the config.yaml for that. I mean, this is a, oh wait, I can't open that. No, I'm glad I didn't open that, because I've already added stuff to my GitHub config, which means there's probably tokens in there. No, that's not right. This is the workspace, so this has not been saved. Okay, good. This is stuff that gets added by default, which is not insecure, so this is a public repo. So config, some of these configurations I'm going to try to put them in the host OS as opposed to in the specific user configuration. So this is where I actually add a bunch of extra GitHub commands: PR checkout, delete, paginate. This is my own customization for GitHub, right? And that goes into .config, which is read automatically by GitHub. And I'm not using systemctl stuff right now, but I don't remember. I think so. The config links. Okay, so here's the links config. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do something more draconian. We're not going to require... See, this is the configuration that normally, the way I've set up my links command is I would have it bypass it and pull this in, right? Something else in my bash RC. So actually, let me try something here. Well, let's actually go ahead and add a user, because we need to do that. So add user RWXROB. I know we're gonna add. Should we have the add user be me or you? Should we say me or you? This is a default user. I don't want it to be user. It's got to be like me or you. You like you better? Any other votes? I like you too better. Him. They. No, SKILSTAK's the name of the host. Me. I think we should do you. Here's user. I mean, if user, user's a little generic though, right? I like it though, because it like emphasizes it's like just a generic user. Use that. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like user. And then we can say this. We can say, look, there's a default user that has root access. And if you want to add any other users, you're not going to have a conflict, right? Yeah. Add user. Password is password. So make it password or 123. Password. I mean, I can obviously change as soon as I want. You know what's really cool is after they make an image, it actually will be locked down, and people won't be able to get access to the container unless they know the password. Yeah, once we actually make a container, it's pretty cool. Full name, default user. I could do that, but no. Room number. Work phone 555-867-4309. Eight six, is it 7-5 or is it 4? 8675309. Nobody knows that. I got it. I got your number on the wall. Shut up. Ace. Home phone. It's a work phone. She's a working girl. Missionary from IT crowd. What is that? Somebody give me another number. Is there another good one? Give me another good number. 530. Somebody, I need another number. No, come on. It's got to be a phone number, dummy. I mean, no, 6946. We need another phone number. So it can be kind of a meme. I can't. 555 is yeah. Oh my god. 1212 is information. No. I have to find one. We'll have to change that later. I don't have one right now. Other is information correct? Yes. Is that somebody's actual phone number? No, we're not doing that. Pardon me. Anyway, so user mod dash ag. What do we even go with? User. Okay. No. Sudo user. Now user has sudo privileges. We shall test this right now. su user. I am now user. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty my prompt. Because you know why? Because bash rc got propagated to the new user because I put it in etc skill. So yeah, always make your changes to etc skill, and then all the new users get all your cool stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Hey Billy, you don't lose my number. Yeah. Anyway, user at SKILSTAK. Because we're not anywhere. That's. Okay. So wait. So what are we doing here? We're I mean, do we have Figlet? I think we do. Don't lose my number to lolcat. Yay! Alright, that's all that mattered. Now we have to get fishies installed. This is working out very well. I'm very satisfied. And we finished it in under 2 hours, so that's pretty damn cool. We built our own Linux distro on a container in under 2 hours, so that's fun. I was using a Dockerfile I already had though, so that's cheating. Do we want the cow? Do you want cowsay? Apt install cowsay. Yeah. We should get the dragon option for cowsay. Please check that your locale settings are set. Damn. Setting locale failed. You know what? I don't know how to change. Oh, wait. We forgot to do that. App install language package en. We're just going to default to en here. Wait, what? Is it pack? Yes, it's pack. Okay. Yeah. And then we need to make that the new default. Yeah. Actually, we should put that in the. We should not have a system default. Okay, we can't do that. Actually, no, let's do both. Let's do both of those things. Let's do both of those things. Okay, so we need to do update locale lang equals en underscore us. Sorry, UTF-8. Yeah, it's the default locale. There it is. Exec bash dash l. For some reason, it doesn't pick it up. I don't know why. So, locale. Oh, wait, it did it. Why did it do it? Is it in my bash, RC? I think it is. Yeah, it is right there. It's right there. And that means the end user has that as well. So it just, oh, you know what? The problem is it wasn't installed. It was set, but it wasn't installed. So now it's on the default and it's installed. So if I ask u dash skillstack or user, it should be, ooh. To run a command as user, use sudo command. That's kind of cool. I have collate for C. That's for, that screws up Pandoc. As a challenge, no, I'm not doing that. Locale. Okay, there we go. Tmux. Oh, God. We need a default Tmux configuration really badly. Yeah, I'm going to put mine in there. So there. Oh, this is really happy, making me very happy. Yeah, that's the default Tmux config. No, that cannot stand. However, so much. Ew. You know what? We system CTL status. It's not in there. Oh. Yeah, we need we need to get fishies on here. Okay, what else? I mean, I have a list. All right, we need to get links working. Okay, so we have our default configuration, and we can actually add that to Etsy. We can override the one that's there. So let's do that. So let's do copy config links.cfg into shared, so we can copy the file over. God damn it, I keep doing that. Okay, so, and then we can do this. We can say copy /shared /links cfg into Etsy links.cfg. All right, so now I can do this. Oh, so let's just do the ls too. Links.css lss. This is pre-css actually. And let's do that with this css lss. See, normally I made it users that way. This is cool because then everybody gets it, and then they have to overwrite it. And then if I do this, I don't have to actually do anything with the fancy links command. You know what I'm saying? So now I should be able to do links skillstack.io and have it just work. Sure enough, it does. Woohoo! Links just works. I can just use links. I don't even have to use my fancy ass links. Now there is yeah. There is actually one reason that you might want to do that. So unless you set the user agent like this, some sites will block you because they think you are malware. So you have to set your user agent, and that has to be called. You know what I mean? Now I could do that with an alias, or I could do it with a links command. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm just making a workspace container. So that how do we do that? We need to figure that out. Block Chrome UAs. Yours would match. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to. Yeah, you have to. There's a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of user agents for Chrome. I don't know if I need to put that in for everybody. You know what I mean? If somebody knows how to do that, then we need to allow them to make their own command that does that. We're gonna web post, and yeah. So well, I'm trying to decide if I should actually fix that problem for people. They'll say, because for example, dev.to is one of the ones that blocks it. The Rust documentation website blocks links too. So, and there's no reason to set there's no way to have the user agent be the default. You actually have to hard code it. What I could do is I could put it in an alias, but then that wouldn't work if you wanted to use links for embedding and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm going to do? I have made a command decision. I have made a command decision. We're going to copy copy which links into tilde shared. We're going to go over here and we're going to say which links. I think links is in here. User bin links. User bin links. This is the problem with this is actually going to break links. If I touch a file, local bin links, mod plus X, which links? I think that one will be the first one. Yeah. Okay. That's what we want to do. All right. So then we can do copy shared to user local bin links. And I know it's on my own system, so I'm good. I'm good to go. And user local bin links can then be, we did that already. User bin links path. If not, and links path equals user local bin links. No, we're not doing that. We're getting rid of that. No, we're just going to keep that one out. Mozilla agent, we'll keep that in. We're not going to do configuration. So, okay, this is cool. Actually, this is user bin env. We don't need to use user bin env. We can use user bin bash, safer. We can do doubles here, which are also safer. I wrote this a long time ago. Then links config equals. So if they have their own localized links config, use that. Otherwise, we're going to use the default. This is great. This image is going to be really cool. I like it. That should be okay. Links ls equals home. And the Vim colors are not too bad. to default. I haven't got any Vim configuration in there at all yet. All right, so doesn't look like links is installed. Execute links path, user agent equals whatever. Nice. All right, so chmod plus x. Links skillstack.io. All right, still works. Dev.to. There's nothing there. Maybe it was the Ruby docs one. No, it was the Rust docs. This stuff used to be. Oh, there's no duck command. Damn. Okay, this is good. We're gonna be running commands like this a lot. These are bin. I have to copy one at a time. It's because some of these it's gonna take a while because some of these have like shared dependencies. Okay, so we gotta stay with the thing here. So we still need dir colors in there. Now there is a default dir colors that everybody gets. But I think we should probably put it in each account's new one so people can go in there and change the colors if they want. You know what I mean? So let's do God, we got bashrc in there already. Do we have the right bashrc? It's got lang in it, yeah? Yeah, okay. One thing at a time. Config, that's what we were doing. Okay, so we have links config in there. We have the gh config. Okay, we have to add that. Yeah, we want to precede the gh config. Yeah, you can actually add other stuff to it, but that needs to be preceded. And that's very user localized specific, so that needs to go in etc-scale. Damn, this is gonna take me a while. I have to work through all these though. This is really the really great thing about this is when this is done, this will be 100% usable by anybody. So let's do, and that's what we want. We need to copy the recursively the .config /gh into tilde/shared. We'll go over here. We're going to go pull that down. I'm not going to be using the GH tool for root, so that's not a thing. But let's do etc-scale. Oopsie. We want any new users to have it. So, all right. So copy -r share gh. Actually, make directory.config. .config is going to be owned by root. I don't think it should be readable by everybody. Yeah. Chmod 750.config. Copy -r shared gh into .config. /l. Chmod 7705550 gh /l. Chmod. Why are these executable? It shouldn't be. Setup should not even be there. Wait, what's in setup? What's it say? Password config.yaml. You might need to do something. Yeah. Okay. So remove setup. Chmod 640 config.yaml. All right. So now the problem is we need that that whole thing does not exist for scale, right? So, and I made a new user without doing it, so I have to go back and do all of that. This is SU user. Okay. Make sure your .config. 750.config. SC.config. Directory dot wait. GH 750 GH. Copy shared GH config into GH chmod 640 GH config.yaml. So now we can do, and we get these other commands, right? So we have like repos. See the repos command? That repo command is loaded from the command. Okay, so that worked. That's in the house. Next, I can't believe I'm going to get through this whole thing. I'm glad because I can start using it for my Kubernetes stuff. Dir colors. Dir colors needs to be default. Default dir colors for the system. Bash dir colors modified globally. A system-wide database is located in etc dir colors. If this file does not exist on the system, how can I modify system-wide colors for dir colors? Exactly what we want. Yeah. Or maybe you can put in Etsy profile. Where's for else colors of it? It's just else colors of our Etsy dash profile. You'd put this in Etsy profile. So emailing dir colors effectively says else colors of our Stack Exchange and dir colors is already. Yeah. I mean, profiles, that's fine. I think it needs to be an Etsy scale entry because people want to change and customize their own individual colors. They want to know where it is. So I'm going to veto that suggestion. And I'm going to copy dir colors to shared. And go back to the other machine. And then we'll go back. We're in Etsy scale, right? So we can copy share.dir colors to here. And .dir colors. There they are. Okay, and then and what? Then we can we need to copy that file to the user account, which if I had done all this before I made the user, it would be done already. Copy shared dir colors to here. Hey, look at that, it's executable. That's so weird. That is really weird. All right, so yeah, I know. Oh, look at that. Look at all our colors. Very nice. Okay, so what else we got? Dir colors, get templates. Oh, do I want to do get templates? I don't know if I want to do this. I have pre-commit hook. Calendar refusing to do commit to master. Yeah. You can actually set protections on repos now for that. You don't need to do that anymore. Yeah, and that's kind of overkill. They don't break stuff. Oh, they're going to be breaking stuff. Yeah, this is just the final version. So if they want to, it's like the answer at the back of the book. If they want to go look at how it's configured to make it work, they can. So during the boost, they're going to build their own. Everything that I'm doing in this hour and a half or two, we're going to do in the boost over 4 months and explain it all and everything. So that's why I'm doing. Plus, I also need it, right? I also want to have a workspace container that I can just spin up anytime. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm kind of updating it. Input RC. This is what gives you your set-OVI and your build styles of VI. This is so important. So we're gonna add that. Copy.input RC to share. Actually, I've got to do this faster. It's taking me too long. I gotta go biking. Spell style equals yes. No. What, are you crazy? You're crazy, man. You're absolutely crazy. What is with the X? It's so weird. Probably my own fault. SKILSTAK user. I'm just getting ready to not want to do this anymore. I mean, it would be a true test, wouldn't it, if I did it that way? Schmucks. I don't have schmucks. Or do I? Schmucks is a... Oh, I have it. I have schmucks now. Why haven't I been using it? I mean, the opposite of schmucks. Copy shared input RC to here. Schmod minus X. Input RC. All right. That one's done. Dot local. Oh shit. Dot profile is just supposed to like hand over to bash RC. We need that actually. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, and we need the team up comp, and we need the Vim plugins and all. I should okay. Enough of this. I'm gonna put in Etsy scale and do it over again. Yeah. Dell user. Dell user. No more user. RF home user. All right, just Etsy scale for now. All right, so yeah. All right, so damn, we can actually copy all of this over. So copy dot profile. It's just shared. What else? We need tmux. tmux.conf. We don't want the live one. That's how I have been doing other things though. So we need all of Vim. The Vim stuff has to go. Actually, the Vim stuff might be kind of outdated actually. The Vim stuff has the Vim RC that has plug, yeah, the plugin in it. Yeah. We definitely want to add that. So, copy -r.vim shared Vim plugins. Yeah, that has plug in it already. That's the only plugin we're actually seeding, so that you can actually get all your other stuff. Shared. Some people are wanting NeoVim. That's fine. They can set it up. And VimRC, of course. VimRC. And shared. Okay, so that should be it. We already did that local, yeah? Or did we? No, we didn't. No, .local is where I have all my binaries. Yeah. T-matrix and everything. Damn. Use local share, Docker completion. Oh God, we're gonna have to go in here. I don't like that we are, but we do. Okay, so bin. It's not provided Docker Helm kind kubectl scripts. We don't need T-Matrix because we can put Neo on there actually now. Yeah, you can actually, let's do that right now. Apt install Neo. What? Damn. Install Neo. Actually, I think I have this in my configuration. Not NeoVim. Linux. It's not NeoVim. It's not Neo4j. Now you can use NeoVim if you want to use NeoVim, you can. I'm just not going to default install it here. Does that make sense? So we are going to put Neo on this though. Neo is pretty damn cool. Neo is a much better version of T-Matrix. Yeah. It's so much better. I'm trying to figure out how to install it. I thought examples. You have to, I think we have to compile it. Yeah. Get a good scotch. Because discover seizure versus patient photosensitivity. Build essential, curses dev, autoconf. Yeah. Yeah, we have to build our own. Via CPU hug. Really? Expert LD flags. God damn. I don't want to do a make install. I actually have this binary somewhere already. I built it already. I didn't want to have to build it. I mean, this would be good for us to test how to do a build because, yeah. Let me make sure I have all the stuff to do the build. I actually don't think I do. No. So ST3W Neo, yeah? I'm going to come back here. So, ST3W. Get a git clone. Let's see, get at github.com st3w/neo.git. Make dir st3w. Move neo into that. st3w. I hear music. Do you hear music? There we go. I don't know if that music's gonna. Yeah, this is going on YouTube, so can't do that. ST3W Neo. Seed into Neo. I think it's just. I think I remember the steps. Build essential loop courses autoconf. I have all of that. I'm pretty sure. It's usually just the regular configure, make install stuff, right? Yeah. Good old C building. Figure. What, we don't have figure on there? What the hell? How do I not have apt install autoconf? Oh, I don't have automake on there. No wonder. Alright, well, now I do. Configure. Where is it? What is it from? I think it told me already. You need to have libcurses dev, build essential. I think I have those already, don't I? Libn curses dev. I'm pretty sure I have that already. Yeah. Libn curses dev. Oh, I didn't have that. I wonder if I want to add that to my base image. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Configure. Wait, we need to do is it make config? What is the standard? It's like make config, configure, blah, 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 right? There's like the standard steps. Oh my God. Make, I don't remember. I don't remember. I used to do this all the time with seed building, but I don't. It's been forever. Configure. See, there's not a configure because we have to do the autocomp thing. We have to build the configuration file, and I don't remember the command for that. Is it autogen? I could use autogen. Auto just makes a configure. Installing build. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a configure. Alrighty. This is standard C development. ANSI C development. We're building a C program. We should have a Neo now. And usually we do make install after that. Did it make it? I don't see it. I don't see it. It didn't make it. I think we did for all. What did I do wrong? Yeah, me too. Oh, make -J3. Whatever that is. Sudo make install. It's not doing it. Nothing be different. It's something I'm doing is wrong. Oh wait, it's there. It worked. The whole time it was working. All right, so now we have a binary we can copy over. Yeah. So now we do this copy Neo over into shared from one container to another. Oh, whoops. Which Neo? Whatever Neo it is. Go over here, and I should put that in probably user bin. User local bin or user bin? User local bin. Copy, share, Neo to user local bin. Schmucks, user local bin, Neo. Neo. Woohoo! All right. There we go. So we got our Neo on there. That was fun, huh? It's going to take like a whole boost session just to do that. That's such a good idea. Neo is actually a good idea because Neo shows you... Neo is a quintessential C program. And you'll run into C programs that are out there that you have to build. And that knowing how to build a C program, even if you don't understand any of the other stuff, is super important. The whole make config, auto config stuff, that's like pretty standard part of C, and you'll need to know how to do that. So that will be in the boost. We'll definitely explain all that. All right. So what else we got here? We got we're out of Neo now, so let's go back to home. We were in the scripts directory. We were actually in the workspace, right? We were looking through my workspace, and we were in the shared files and user share workspace, and this is the stuff that's all loaded over here. And we were looking, and we got tmux over there, which we can't forget those. Let's do those right now. Let's go back before we do that. Let's go back and put those in to scale. So we have copy shared dot profile to here. Actually, wait, do we already do that already? Home bash rc. I mean, that's not bad. Subpath so includes user's private bin if necessary. Nah. Copy shared dot profile. to here. ls-l, ls-ala, profile. Much better. What else? We have .import.c we already have, right? We got that. We got profile. We got dir colors. We got bash.rc. Did we get tmux? No. Okay. Dot shared dot tmux conf to here. Yeah, tmux conf. Okay. I mean, let's just check that really quick. Oh, that's in a... No, that's not... We need to... We'll check them all later. Whoopsie. What do we got? Tmux, Vim plugins, Vim. We got all three of the Vims. We got to do them. And those are not secured, so we can actually just copy them right over. Copy -r shared .vim to here. Vim rc to here. Vim plugins to here. Okay. That was just the file was just a test. And that's it. That's it. We then everything in .local, right? I got new already. All right, let's go back to .local again. .local. This is where we got configs in here. Share. ls-a. What? No, bin. Okay, so ls-al. We don't need tmatrix anymore. Scripts. ls-al. Okay, so this is going to be tough. This is this is all of my scripts, and I need to go through all of them and decide which one. I was going to import a lot of them to my Go monolith, but so many of them are there's just I don't want to put them all in there. I want people to write their own scripts, bottom line, and pull them in as they go. Maybe, one or two basic ones, but Links A is actually a really, really good one. I mean, we have so much stuff here. We have Bash Matrix. I just don't know. I mean, Fishies is really the only one that people are really going to want, honestly. So let's add Fishies. See, these actually, I'm going to add these to the overall program. Fishies is actually ASCII Aquarium. Yeah, but people don't know. That's my own version of it. So let's do that. Copy Fishies into shared. Oh, damn it. All right. So then let's copy let's copy shared Fishies into what? Into user local bin. Schmucks user local bin Fishies. And moment of truth. Yes! The fish are in the house / container. And they're also not screwed up. Some will note they are not screwed up. They're not. They were screwed up in the other one. Let's see if we get an RWX fish. Thanks to my good friends who watched the Twitch stream. Somebody hacked the program and made an RWX fish. It shows up every once in a while. The timeline, annotate them. Oh, yeah. If you're going to go through the old VODs. What VODs? The VODs from YouTube? I mean, if you're going through there've been people that have been helping me out. Are you talking about the SKILSTAK? Oh, this one doesn't, look at that. This one doesn't have this as the SKILSTAK, this one doesn't have it. That's interesting. It's not, I think it's a randomization thing. Did you do? Are you the one who already did the 2021 chapters? Whoever did the 2021 chapters, 2023. I mean, whoever was doing the 2023 chapters, big help and thank you for that. Somebody else already did it. They may have already done it. They made it as the first comment, and I just took the comment out. Yeah, that's super helpful. So yeah, so we do need that. This VOD that I'm going to be posting, I'm actually going to make a real VOD. This is like the fast version of Boost for people who really want to go through quickly and recreate their own everything that I do. That's why I'm kind of busting it all out in one shot. I'm building an actual Linux distribution that I use in a container. That's what we're doing. So, and I'm updating it so that it's, it can be shared with anybody. Yeah. And I'm interested in the podman container distro stuff. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, so we're continuing our quest. Okay, so we got fishies in. Bullets branch build. There's just so much stuff here that I use for different things. I am not going to force this stuff on everybody though. There are a couple things that have to be. So the search stuff has to be here, right? I'm just looking at it. Figgle, fishies, take 5, 40, func sign, GH table, give Pearl giver, give spot, go badges. A bunch of stuff here. You like the YYY and PPP stuff? Yeah. Let's do that then. Yeah, let's we're only going to move stuff that, is good. So the problem is that I actually use a lot of stuff. The links A is something that I use all the time for adding bookmarks. This actually gives you a pandoc conversion of that. So that's a good one. So let's actually go through them all. I'm going to go through them fast though. So I don't know. We don't want to lose them all. Let's just lose them all. 255 colors. No. Readme old. Add. AFK age of. Add figgle. Amend. Yeah. I can, but I don't need to. We need to make a. You know what? Let's make a list. Let's make a list. Let's do ls temp list, and I'll just copy them over. Description, yeah, HTTP. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to make. This is something that's actually new this year. I want to do. I want to actually. I didn't do it before, but I definitely want to do it now. I want to put the stuff that I want to be around so that everybody gets it on the machine, so that people can add new users and not be surprised. The way I did it before is I made it all specific to a one user, and then it was just a basic machine. Yeah, .scripts. That's the place to go. Yeah, that's what I'm in right now. This is the. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is all the stuff that it was in the image, but actually the better place to go is in my current .files. That's the most current one. So here we go. Yeah, I think you're reminding me, because that's actually really out. That's 2 years old. The stuff I was looking at. So scripts is the latest stuff. And like Lorem. Oh my god, I love Lorem. Lorem is cool. Lorem 3. Gives you 3 powers of Lorem ipsum. There's lots of cool stuff in here, but I don't want to overburden people with everything. So let's do this. Let's say ls -1 temp list. All right, and we're going to go through the list, and we're going to isolate the stuff that's actually useful for everybody. Most of the stuff that stands on its own. 1 to 10. God, there's so many cool things. Yeah, I'm going to mix in here. Yeah, so I can do it. Temp list. And what we can do is we can actually do it here. So 1 to 10. Oh, it just counts to 10. I think that was just a sample. Yeah, it is. That was just a sample. No, there's no Etsy directory for anything. These are all scripts. They're all in my scripts directory because I designed to put them in local bin within my home directory. No, 2255 color, 255 color. It just shows you your different colors. I mean, do we want that? It's kind of pretty. Do we want it? Yes or no? Yeah. It's going to go in the image. Okay. Age of. Age of is cool. Age of outputs is the second since the thing identified for the first argument was last modified. That is kind of cool. So, like, for example, you can do age of links A. It tells you how many seconds it's been around. I think we need age of. All figgle. All figgle. Echo the font, figlet. Hello. Oh, that just shows you all your different figgles. Yeah, all the ones that have been loaded on the system. So we only have the one figlet font. We don't have more than one. VIC's got to be there for sure, yeah. That's a no. This is a no. AR, VAC, AR. Oh, that's a chat function, so you don't need that. ASCII sampler. ASCII sampler. That's just shows you a bunch of everything. It's got T matrix on it. Yeah, I killed some stuff. That's actually we don't want that one. Nope. Butch cow. I don't think that's even there anymore. See, it's, wait, what? Did I delete it already? I'm like, so I told you I was going to be done, and it's taking me forever. I don't have that. Back is like, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Nobody cares about that. They don't care about that. I'll be back. Neo is better than T-Matrix. Yeah. Same idea, different code base. Bannerfish. I think we should probably use back. I'm going to keep back. Ban. I don't think ban is working right now. Yeah, ban uses the... it uses WeChat. There's a bunch of stuff in here that uses WeChat to communicate with Twitch. And I don't know that everybody wants that. Yeah, so I'm going to put no on that. Bandit is my Bandit stuff. Execute links to go to the Bandit site. For people who are doing streaming. Yeah, Banner we're going to keep. Banner is just a variation on Figlet that actually, puts it up and then stays up. So, yeah, Banner something. Banner. Hello there. All right, so Banner can stay. Banner fish has fish with it. Banner fish. Back soon. Oh, right. That splits the screen. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it has Pomo in there too. Yeah, that's too specific. People want Pomo. I know they do. I know they're going to want Pomo. They're going to want Pomo, aren't they? Banner lights. Oh, that's a fun one. Oh, my pilots isn't loaded. Yeah, I think I'll get pilots. That would be a no then. God, I almost killed these things. No banner lights. Banner's fine. Bash ENTR test. It just runs shell check and tests your thing. And if anything changes, it tests it. That's the kind of command that I think you should just learn how to use ENTR, honestly. So no. Bash matrix, no. Battery, no. Bing. Why the hell not? VIC Bing. This is this just does a query with Bing. We'll leave Bing there. Blank pane is for tmux. We don't need that. Boost states, no. Build, execute, build. Oh, that was just a fast way. That's just a shortcut. Bullets puts bullets in front of things. Cal is my own version of cal. I use ncal. Yeah. I don't know if people want to do that or not. Is ncal on there already? Yeah. There is no cal command. We should probably do ncal. Yeah, cal's pretty common. Ncal -3. Whoops. Cal and ncal. Okay, that's good enough. Which one? Neo is a program, yeah. Yeah, let's see, cal. My cal is -C3. Yeah, I that's just mine. So that's probably better. I don't know. Well, no, because if you put it as an alias, you can't actually dump it into your documents and stuff. So, no, take that out. Calendar. Oh no, we don't want that. Cast. No. Cat C. Execute cat. Oh, this is when you want to put it at the end. Yeah. So, yeah, cat C. Age of. It just gives you the whole thing. It's the same thing as cat, which age of. Same exact thing. I don't ever use it though. Cat script, no. CD path. Shows you your CD path. We actually want that. This is really important. What? That's setting to use alias descriptors. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, Mossy. You keep saying that. It does not work. It doesn't work if you call it from an exec syscall from a Go or C program. So, changed. Changed. Okay, so returns the full path to any change file in the correct directory. To detect changes on change. We don't need that. That was my version of ENTR before I knew about ENTR. It makes me feel kind of sad that I didn't know that. I did some stupid shit because I didn't know better. Chat. Cheat. Oh, it's the cheat sheet. That's curling down the cheat sheet stuff, yeah. Cheat. Ls. 44 not found. Cheat. List all files. List files by sorted order. They need to make a ChatGPT interface to this. That would be super cool. That's a Windows version. Display files in specific directory. In Linux. It's pretty smart. I won't lie. It is pretty damn smart. It's still looking. It's probably throttled me. Yeah. It's not happening. It's taking forever. No. Check URLs, no. Change suffix, no. The CL just clears the screen. Oh no, that's clears the buffer. Close. GHSU close. That closes an issue. We do not want people to do any of that stuff. CMT, definitely. Color strip is kind of nice. It does tell you what kind of colors you're going to get. But no. You guys see a command from... Oh, right. This is cool. This actually looks up the command based on echo, based on the x.naming. This is specific to how I like to do things. That's a part of it, kind of an ecosystem, but we're not going to do that. I'm trying to get through all my scripts that I want to put in my base and thing. We don't want comment. We don't want confirm. I'm going through them fast. Confirm. This is kind of nice. It's a shortcut, but it's not that hard to write it in a shell script, so no. Context is just a shortcut for kubectl. Context. No, I didn't want to. Hey, how you doing? Countdown. Countdown. What is this? Countdown. 10. Oh, this is the time until the next beginner boost. Yeah. I forgot about that. Stick to duration. Yeah. I mean, that's cool, but no. Count and column, no. Count minutes, no. These are all things that I like, but other people probably won't use. Total minutes. Yeah, so this is like if you're using a VI script, this is a filter. Yeah, the filters will go because I want people to write their own. Count weeks. COVID, no. Co-work. Yes, you co-work. Oh. No. Cozy coding. No. Cron. CRND. Oh, this shows you all the colors. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Okay, wrong. Crongy. What is crongy? This is really great. This, I need to like delete these. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cool. Chronogy. It's a chronogy. It gives you the current time. What time is it? That's kind of fun. Chronogy. It's a chronogy. I mean, I like it. It's fun. What the hell? Curl last, no. Curl last. No. This is a Twitch integration stuff. D. Docker, no. Danger ln. Okay, C. No. This is just makes it so it has red. Date path. Oh, this is fun. I know what this is. Yeah. Yeah. It creates I mean, that's the kind of thing you can make yourself. You don't need to. DC. I thought we already had a DC. I think this sets the scale. Oh, Docker Compose. No, fuck no. Why was I doing that? No. DD, yes. Define main, no. Distro. distro. Data and ISO, yeah. No, it makes a path out of it, so you can like if you're doing blogs and stuff. Which uname? With the following West family distro combinations, the following distros are then added. That doesn't even work. That's broken. Docker clean, no. Doe. I forgot about Doe. Is it still the same? Yeah, it is. I had to zoom in. Oh, damn, I killed it. I killed it. Or did I not? No, there it is. Okay. Zoom. Zoom. Dope. Dope! Hey, man, so... Dope! Yeah, we can keep Doe. Only the important ones. Deprune. No, God, no. Oh, dequote is important. Yeah, and this just double quotes all the stuff in the line. That's a really nice filter. That's the kind of filter we should actually write. So no. Destuff all, no. Duck, yes. Echo, N. VIC, echo, N. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is how you repeat things. So, like, if you want to do this, if you want to say echo N sum 4, it'll make 3 of them. That's actually extremely hard to do in shell. So, we're going to keep that. Eject. No. Ending. Bannerfish ending 6. No. X. Oh, look at that. This is before I use X as a command. This is how you, if you want to uncompress, extract something from any kind of thing. Which extract? We should probably call that X, but as extract. Yeah. Let's see. F is yeah, just the F is a shortcut for the other stuff, so you can say F something. Yeah. And it kind of keeps it going. That's a no. Back off, no. Figgle, no. We already actually. Figgle is the default font. Oh, whoops. All right, so we only have the one font. That's a no. Fishies have already. FMT table, no. From base 2, no. The functions in a thing, no. GH table, no. GID of, no. Give, no. About. No. Give Discord. No. Give Perl. This is just giver. That's all. Those are all chat commands. VIC GL. Oh wow, this is really old. This is how. Oh damn, this is my old GitLab interface. Yeah, damn, that's so. I gotta delete that out of there. Yeah, it's back when I was gonna use GitLab for stuff. Go badges, no. GOC. VIC GOC. Go test with the Pro covers. Oh yeah, Go coverage. This is such a good thing to have if you're going to do Go development. Yes, it really is. We have to have that. That's got to be there. And it's because it's pretty clever too. Normally you have to use a web interface to see your Go coverage. You can't use it from the terminal, but I made it so you could. Go copyright. Go dist build. Go dist build. VIC echo dist build. Builds a past go package for every command in the tools list. This is, yeah, it's pretty cool. That will iterate through all the given architectures and build for Go for everything. Probably not something everybody needs. Chris, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I just see all this stuff here. Go duck yourself. We're trying to decide what stuff goes in my new workspace container that I'm making for the boost and stuff. So go duck yourself. We're using Podman for everything. WeChat. This is WeChat dependent, so that would be a no. Oh, I remember what this is. That sent it to the chat too. So if somebody asked me a dumb question, I'd like to say, go duck yourself. See, your brain's mashed potatoes. I just compiled. See, does that count? Make config, autoconf, configure, make test, make install. I mean, that's mandatory learning. Would you not say? My favorite color? I don't really have one. GUI is go install. Methods. No, don't want that. I'm going through all my old shit. And deciding whether it's worthy to be added to my workspace image to share with others. Hey, did you know you can? I didn't know this till last week. You can actually Docker or Podman commit, and then you can push to ghcr.io, and it'll default to a private repo. You can make private images, snapshots of your containers. Pretty damn cool. Unlimited private containers like GitHub. Images, I should say. Go methods. Google, we got to keep. Yeah, I see Google. In my user agent stuff. I used to have that in there. Execute links. Search the URL on Google. Okay, yeah, we need that because that's Google's 2 exclamation points, Bing is 3, and DuckDuckGo is 1. All right, so go print as JSON, no. Gore, no. Go setget, no. God, no. No. GPG create, no. grepall, no. I can do git grep. Streamd, no. Has changed. This is actually kind of a cool one. You think it would be relatively... These all go together, though. Yeah. Changed. Temp name on test data. Did it change? Is it newer? That stuff was all basically ENTR stuff, build pieces. I use the ENTR now. Has issue, no. H boost states, no. Hex to RGB. I think that's worthy keeping. Hex to RGB. Yeah, I won't keep that one. Hide cursor. Believe it or not, this is relatively hard to remember. So turn off. People should know how to do that, though. Beginners are going to do that. Going to mess stuff up. No. H now is what I use for blogging. It prints out the current date. Cool, but no. Host, no. H rule. H rule is kind of cool. It's a filter. H rule is something. Ooh. Oh, no. Rule is the one where we put like what we want to be the ruler character. And then we send it something. Oh, whoops. Yeah, anyway. H rule, H sep, we don't need those. Those are Vim filters. You can make your own. Hack the box tasks, no. H title, no. Hum, no. ISOSEC, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. IPs is just looks for the IP command. sudo apt install iRoute2, isn't it? Is that, get that right? I can't remember which one it is. Doesn't matter. All right, no. To plain no. No. Issues no. Is text no. Eeks. Eeks is cool. Oh my god, I forgot about Eeks. Yeah, it WeChats it though. We should probably not WeChat anymore. It also uses Xclip. Oh. No, no Eeks. No, you can do Eeks on your own. Just tell them no. Okay, no. AIDS app, no. Key off. Key on. This stuff is here because I can never. I always have to look it up. Oh, that's screen key. That's no. That's a no. Okay, get all no. GP no. Crap. This was oh yeah. No. That's no. Key free. Curl is a bash version of curl. Lab stream no. Landscape no. Last bookmark. Ooh. Last bookmark. Yeah, actually, I think this is in my linksay. Linksay. Yeah, it does last bookmark. Same thing. Linksay is fine. Yeah, I don't know. And that's a tough one. SSXJ son. No. Did you see what I can? Oh, right, never mind. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? So this one is let's see. Last bookmark. Shows me the last bookmark. Decoding error. Damn. Yeah, that's interesting. That means that that's because my locale is messed up on this. Yeah, my file for we didn't have a locale set when we started doing links bookmarks, so that's we'll keep that one out. Last thing I downloaded, last pic I downloaded, last URL I used, latest listening, live cal, lorem ipsum, ls links, a links, inks, m, SCM. I'm going through these fast. M is just a fast way to do more. It's like you can do it at the end instead of, I mean, at the front. Map, mark, marquee, MD, midterm, live type, make. God, there's so much stuff I don't need. MODL, muted, MV last. Last pick. IP, my trace, namespace. NetShoot. Oh, I forgot the name of the thing. I was looking for this name the other day. NetShoot is the image you can stick in. It's a pod you can stick in your Kubernetes to like debug network stuff. Yeah, you have to make sure to turn Istio sidecars off though. That's what this is about. I'm so glad I found that. I was like wondering what that image was the other day. We were doing some debugging. Okay, so newest new X makes a new executable. That's kind of cool, but somebody has to want it. This will actually make a new, it'll open Vim and start up a new script. No path. Now. Yeah, we can use now. What's NS? Oh, we're gonna get through my promise. I gotta go do my bike. The number of weeks. That's fun. Oh, well, I don't know. Off, no. On change, no. Opacity, no. That's a Alacrity thing. Open tickets, no. Last, no. Origins, no. Outline, no. PAE. PAE is my Perl code. It's actually better than sed. However, I don't want that to be here. I like that, but we need to teach sed to everybody because that's what's they're gonna have. PDF actually makes PDF or looks them up. pdigit, pdhas, phone, pie, I'm actually gonna keep though. I mean, we could use sed-i capital E, and that would do the same thing ish. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with sed for this. I'm gonna stick with sed for this because sed's on there and Perl's not. I don't like saying that, but that's true. Post. Does Alpine have sed? With -r? Let me check I have to check something. I have to check something. Yeah. You know what's funny is I don't think I can use Docker in here, can I? Can you use Podman inside Podman? I don't think you can. I think you have to fire up a new one. Yeah, I do. I think you have to fire up a new one. So Podman, run it, RM Alpine, sed -r. Some I did it. So it has -r. Nice. Does it have dash capital E? It does. Oh, damn. That is great news. Okay, another reason not to use Perl. I love Perl, but there's no Perl there. Podman inside container. Oh, man. I'll have to go look at that. I think we have a better chance of having it work than we've had with some of the other stuff. I believe that's true. I believe that's true. Can't prove it, but post PPP we're keeping. Preview out of here. Printf args out. Protonum no. Pubkey. All pubkey does is cat your pubkey. PW name no. Pylights doesn't work because I don't have my Python Lights program installed. I probably should put it. It's just gonna be sweet. People like it. I should probably do that. Pilots.py. It's a Python program. I should definitely put that on there. I tell you what, I'll put it on there at Christmas. Because it's Christmas lights. The whole thing is to be made so it has all those Python dependencies though. We have Python on there though, so we should be fine. Later. Quotes no, RAID no. Reg repos no. Remote tags no. Repos. Let's see, repos. No, goddamn no. This is like for the GL2. God, this stuff is so old. Oh. Resolve. TOG. Toggle. No. No. That's back when I had, yeah. Random color. Random color's kind of fun. We're actually going to make this program. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty fun program to make. So no. Roll20. Another program we're going to make. So Roll20. We're going to put this in there because this is like a final version. Actually, I'm going to keep Roll20 and random color in here. Yeah, rand color. We're going to keep those in there because those are going to be in the boost. And so those will be the final versions. The copy Woodley. Pens just have copy. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a tough one to call. We got Rod 13. Rod 13 is another one that we're gonna write. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to learn how to do. You know, it's a fun. If you don't know how to code Bash, it's kind of a fun thing. SU and Tmux. Yeah. Yeah, I got my Tmux to work again. Thank you. Thank God. What is run? Docker run? God, why would I do that? Stupid Rob. Stupid. RWXROB, what is that? Oh, I know. This is my... The search is my... No. Save is a git with just a save command. No. You see, scan. Nmap. Oh, this is like because I was lazy. I want to scan the system for all the ports. Yeah. I mean, I should keep that. Yeah. People want to know how to do that, so. Center, no. Schedule YQ activities. This is from my scheduled, which I don't have any more. Screen keys, cool, but no. Cirex, I remember that one. Cirex. I have no idea what that is. Oh, wait. That's that search engine, that one particular search engine. I remember, okay. Seconds to duration. Sec to dur. Oh, look at that. That's a good one for math. We should do that one. Yeah, for bash math. 13, I know. Oh, so fancy. Semversort. Oh, we got to keep that one. Yeah, Semversort is pain in the ass. This we definitely want to keep that one. Yeah. Get no. Show cursor, no. Sing. Oh, I remember. Sing something. What? Oh, I was trying to do it on live. Sing something. Yeah. Sort SV? I don't think it does. It might. If you figure that out, let me know. S keys. Key on. Peak rep screen key. Oh, yeah. We're not doing that. Snip. Snip is cool, but it doesn't work anymore because I don't have graphic interface. Song tells me the current song. I think this actually works even here now. Yeah. Get rid of that. S section, SSK, SSH key, SSH speed test. Actually, this is a fun one. I wonder if it'll even work. Telling, yeah, I have like dependencies on all my other stuff. Starting, no. Start VMs, no. Strip escapes. Oh God, this is sometimes very useful. Strip escape. Yeah, that strips all the escape characters from the thing if you want to make it nice and clear. No. Sunrise. I hope Sunrise works. This is how you know if you've got millions of colors or not. Looks like we don't. If you had millions of colors, you wouldn't see the distinction. No. You would not. You would not see it. We're only running millions of colors. I mean, thousands right now. We might have it over here though. Let's try. Oh wait, we don't have it over there yet. Derp. We can keep that though. Swag. I'm so hungry. Oh man, that makes me miss my graphic interface. We spent a whole weekend making stuff where we could like play clips and stuff. That was so cool. Doesn't work unless I have a graphic interface though. Symlink, no. Sys D errors, no. VICT. Twitch titles, no. Tag no, tag no, tclip no, telin no, term colors. Press the terminal color, regular colors. This is actually cool. We're gonna do this. We're gonna keep this. Get the sample there. ECTF. Terraform. Fuck that. Tmatrix is out of there. Tmux in is kind of a nice little trick. All it does is it sets the it runs tmux using your configuration file, and it allows you to run a tmux inside of another tmux if you want to do that. That is something to keep. Tmux live, no. Tbase 2, no. Actually, Tbase 2 is, I think, is a project, if I remember right. To teach base and bytes and stuff. Base and code. Base and code. Base and C. Huh. Maybe not. 2duck. What's 2duck? Oh, right. This makes it into a DuckDuckGo query. I don't think Duck needs that, though. URL encode. It just needs URL encode. Do we have URL encode right now? We must. Encode. Raw URL encode. Wait, what? No. Total, no. Trap term, no. No. Twitter, no. TXT, yes. Uncomment, yes. UID of, no. Under construction, no. Untag, no. Upper A, no. URL encode, hell yeah. URLs, this just extracts all the URLs from a file. It uses WeChat, no. Usage VIC, yes. Use it for everything. Video offset. No. VI last, no. VM cheat. VSC VM cheat. Oh, right. I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, we should probably add that. Vim cheat. And I'll keep adding to it. Vim plugin install. No. W. Weeb chat buffer. No. Watch cow. Eye cursor. Fortune cow say. With the dragon. No. It was fun, but no. Watching weather. Weather's kind of cool. Weather's a great way to showing how to use curl to integrate with other things. Keep that. We's gone. Wiki's gone. Wipe is gone. WS is white space, pretty sure. Attempt to... No. This is Workspace container. Yeah, that's my Perl program. No. Not anymore. We're not using that. X commands, no. YouTube DL auto, no. YT footer, no. YYY, yes. Z for MKV, no. That's it. Goddamn. Good damn. Goddamn. All right, so we have our list. We're going to go down here. We're going to make a directory for the stuff because I don't want to risk it. We're going to make a directory for shared and scripts. And we're going to copy all of these. That's always I could do it. Let's just do this. I might as well just do this. Copy to tilde shared scripts. And temp list. What? Oh, is there a dash in there? Oh. Oh. Where are you? All right, so ls / shared scripts. Shared scripts. Move X to extract. And we can go over here and copy these all the user local bin. You put them in user bin. No, we're just putting them in user local bin, and that'll work for everybody. Yeah. So, user local. They should anyway. Bin. ls shared scripts. Make sure they're all the right permissions. Yep. There they all are. And I mean, some of them probably won't work, but and then when I make a change to one, I'll just know to go in there and change it. I'm not going to be synchronizing, pulling packages and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so we do copy star to here. So now, there we go. Yay. Ooh, I think we got millions of colors. We do. Damn. Oh, I'm so happy. We have millions of colors in the other container. That's interesting. That we fixed it somehow. I mean, it's a new Ubuntu has got millions of colors. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? Yeah. Neo. Oh, damn. What have I done? Neo's over here too. Yeah. I don't know why it's working, but it's working. So that's kind of fun. I go, why cheat sheet? I mean, this is cool because I can actually put a README in here if somebody came across it. That's super cool. I mean, that means this is like, the stuff I want. Fishies. We got fishies working. Yeah. And we have searching working too. So for everybody, searching for everybody is working. See, I love this because there's not even a user on here yet and everything still works. And it's all got the right colors and no cert blowing up. Super cool. I think we're done. I think that is the last thing that I needed to do. I go through all the scripts, and I was dreading that. I'm kind of glad I powered through that. And yeah. So what was it that we were looking at? So all the stuff in the workspace. Hey, how are you? Thank you, Streamfleet. So that stuff was, that stuff was all under files, user, share, local. No. User, local bin. Okay, so this is from the 2-year-old repo. Is there anything there that wasn't in the other one? Config and auth are there, but those are applications that I don't necessarily want to deploy to everybody. When I was using Twitch to integrate with them, I was using, but now I'm not. Now I'm just using tokens and saving them in private repos instead, which I think is the way to go. I think it's the way to go. Keep my kind of motion static check. None of this stuff. Pomo. Wait, people are going to want Pomo for sure. They're going to scream at me if they don't have Pomo. Or are they? Are they going to scream at me if they don't have Pomo? I don't know. They love Pomo. My people love Pomo, man. So, yeah. I mean, I could pull down the Pomo binary. You know. I mean, it's built into the default tmux already, so I should probably get it. Yeah. The question is, how do I pull? I got to pull the binary. You know. What did I do for the other one? For the Neo one? That was a build. That was for the Z one. What did I do for that one? What did I do for that one? Shared. What did I do? I missile GH, blah, 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 blah. How did I get it? You know what? There's binaries out there. I can just pull them direct. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Yes. Okay, so use a local bin. We can do this. We can say curl. There's a curl command in here that's going to do what I want. There it is. RWXROB Pomo. I don't even know if that's the name of it, though. I think it might be Keg Pomo. Or Bonsai Pomo. Bonsai Pomo. No. I don't even know my own stuff. I don't. I'm so sad. Okay, RWX Pomo. Is it really under Pomo? Are you kidding me? Pomo Bonsai. Latest. There it is. Pomo Linux. Yep. Bonsai. We're just going to do an individual binary. I'm actually kind of souring on the monolith idea. Because any change that I make to it, it's very anti-Unix philosophy. People were telling me that when I was doing it. And I was like, yeah, but what if I want to get on the system and I don't want to install a bunch of scripts? Well, they were right. I mean, I could just put all my scripts in Tarball too, you know. So I got mixed feelings about it. I'm still going to do Bonsai. I use it for lots of stuff, but I don't know. I mean, let me give you an example. Okay, so do you see what I just did? You see what I just did when I went through a whole entire list of scripts? What if all those things were in a monolith? I would have had to comment them out all in my Bonsai monolith and then rebuilt it. You know? And that's totally doable, and I could do that just as fast, but and then I would have different binaries that had different compositions of the whole thing instead of just looking at the file system to see what was on there. And I mean, I could just run the help command from Bonsai. I mean, I could make arguments both ways all day, but suffice it to say, I am more about cleaning up and using containers these days because my use of a rat's nest, you know, attack on a single monolith is big old file. I mean, you can still do it. I can still do it. I don't know if I think but then I'm really glad I made Bonsai so that you can use them as standalone or you can use them as a part of a monolith. You can use them either way, which is really cool because now I'm about to do that. So Pomo releases latest download. Pomo, and I'm going to say that to user local bin. And I need to move the other one. I need to move KN over too. Yep, Pomo. So you can say now I can say Pomo. Version denied. How dare you? Pomo. Start. Pomo. Invalid time duration. Oh, damn it. I have a problem. I don't know what. Probably because I haven't. Oh. Pomo knit. Pomo start. Pomo. Yay. Pomo is in the house. Okay. So, Other things that need to move over. We're moving keg into bin can to here. Yeah. I'm gonna put a user local bin. I'm gonna put what I'm basically making is so that everything in user local bin can just be pulled up and carried over as is. All right, so now we have Pummel working. I mean, we got everything. I'm very confident that we have everything. So we got it all. We got dot files left over here. We got everything in here. Go lint. All the Go development stuff is not here. I will be adding that. The problem with that is that when I add that, I have to have it so that it's. I almost don't want the base image to have all of the development tools in it, even though I kind of already put some of them in there. So that what I can do is I can use this as the base image, and then I can pull down the image, and then I can add all the stuff to build Go and keep that around. I can even, snapshot that image too to build Go stuff, and then I can make another one for building whatever. I mean, that's the whole point of containers, right? So new follower. Hey, how are you? How's Start Building project? Damn, that's an old one. So you have a Twitch channel. Thank you for stopping by. Liar Tune programmer. Damn, that's great. Smart guy. Person. Working with JavaScript. Back in engineering. You're running at boot.dev. Nice. Yeah, go check out the Boost stuff. Go to skilstak.io. We're third week into the Boost now, and we're going to be going stuff you probably already know, but and that's actually one of the reasons I'm doing this right now today. I know I'm taking quite a bit of time. I'm going to stop now, but I'm making an image. I'm actually going to go push the image to GitHub, which is super freaking cool. You don't have to use Dockerfile anymore. Can I say what again? Yeah. Somebody exclamation point SKILSTAK here. So, if you're just starting out or if you're a veteran, this is probably the... go read about that. If you go out to that site and you click on Boost, you can see the Beginner Boost stuff that we're doing to help people learn. And whether you know stuff already or you have stuff you might want to validate. I think we're done. I really do. I think we're ready to commit this image. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you don't know what that means, I didn't until very recently. So here is the new image I've been building. The thing that's so cool about this is this 2 hours ago, this was a standard Ubuntu server minimized container. And now it is it's a development workstation. It's got all my favorite stuff on it that I care about. And we're going to do building up your own workstation in the Boost over the next few weeks. But I did it kind of quickly because I kind of wanted to be the answer at the back of the book. This has got all the stuff in it, right? So if you just want to jump ahead and say, here's the final version of this, you could go do that. I don't know. We're going to find out. Because we're definitely going to be probably in a 3-4 gigabyte range at this point. Speaking of Firecracker, I'm going to be playing with that probably later today. Okay, so what do we need to do here? I need to eat bottle caps because my blood sugar is low and I need to go on a huge long ride and I'm going to die. I'm going to totally bonk. Haha. All right, so let's what do I want to do here? All right, so I'm just thinking through steps. So we have a container that's got everything I want in it. How do I save that? Let me show you. The real question is, what is the final version of the image should have in it? Should it have a username in it or not? Click the save button. Docker images from Nextflix. Yeah, it sounds cool. I haven't done it at all. Yeah. So, I mean, okay, we have a user. It's really important that we have a user that can do things as root. So let me just validate that one more time. That was weird. Wait, what? That was really weird. I'm kind of worried now. Oh, please tell me I didn't just kill myself. I'm going to be so sad if I did. How come I was able to do that before and now I'm not? What did I? Oh, I deleted the user because we were going to redo Etsy skill. I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm glad I noticed. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. All right, here we go. I'll turn music on, so you don't have to hear me crunching or something. All right, here we go. So, we're using the Perl script and not the Unix command. And it starts with add instead of user. Add user. User. Thanks to Mothy's inspiration. What's the password? Password. Sherbet lemon. Full name. Default user. Room number. Oh, we did this already. $42. Yeah, I see what I did there. 5, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Have you guys thought of another phone number now? We've had plenty of time. We need another funny one. I can't think of one. 555 something. Like what's the phone number for like Jim Rockford from the Rockford Files? I want a phone number so it's to be funny. I am eating way too many bottle caps. How's it going? Dial code. I am pretty damn good. I hope you're not a bot. All right, here we go. People can't stand me eating in their ear. They're leaving like crazy. A question about Golang? Yeah, wrong time. We were in the middle of another thing that was getting recorded, and like we are now. All right, let's test this, and we'll be done with this, and I'll stop the YouTube video. Oops. Damn. We broke something. I don't know what that is. I don't understand. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, got something to fix here. All right, Etsy skill. Put RC. Apparently you can't have comments in there. Didn't know that. Yes, please. Um, all right. So you did tell me user. All right. Now we need to make it a sudo user. So user mod -ag. What do we want? Well, sudo user, right? su-user. Ooh, and I'm getting the warning. I kind of want to turn that warning off. User root, usu. Charlie Golang, then I try to build a web service using frameworks like Gin. Golang not recommend to use frameworks like Gin or Fiber. We use Gin for a production API and it's awesome. Yeah, I used to be that person. Oh, just use that HTTP. If you have more than 3 or 4 routes or any kind of complicated API endpoints, a complicated API, forget about that. You need to use Echo or Gin or something. And Gin is the most mature. I actually really like Gin. Yeah. Just don't reach for the framework first. If you can pull it off with just using just the, you know, the stuff, and that's my take on it. If I were faster than Gin, you're not picking a framework because it's the fastest. You're picking a framework because it's the easiest to administer, in my opinion, and it's relatively fast. You're talking about a REST API, right? If you want speed, you're not using a REST API. Period. You're using, you know, MTLS or some sort of gRPC thing, in my opinion. So just be okay with the latency. It's fine. That apparently Echo is the new hotness, not Fiber, right? I don't know. So the only thing I know about the APIs again versus each other is that Echo uses the built-in context now. Gin uses a pre-context context. It uses its own context. I would actually make an argument that Gin probably inspired the creation of the context type in the standard library for Go. But Echo is, everybody loves Echo. I haven't used Echo. Echo's the new hotness. Sometimes the new hotness is not that great. I mean, we were able to find some integrations with some Prometheus and Grafana integrations for Gin, some middlewares that were already existed because Gin was so old that don't exist for Echo. So the newest thing is not always the best thing, particularly when you're thinking about long-term longevity and sustainability and stuff like that. So Gin is one of the older ones out there, but it has a huge ecosystem. It's particularly annoying for some things when you have to do with context because it has its own idea of context. And if you try to do if you're trying to integrate with other software that uses, you know, Golang context, then it can kind of get messy because you got Golang context and then you have the Gin context object with totally different things. Yeah, we do a lot of work on API. We just built a huge API that integrates with our batch processing systems through, and we host that in Kubernetes. And sort of putting the platform engineer hat on recently. It's been really fun. Fast HTTP for the benchmarks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Fibers, they're good. They all got advantages. Fiber and Echo are newer. So yeah. We absolutely don't want insane response speeds in our API. In fact, we actually have built-in caching and latency stuff because we don't want people querying their batch jobs every second or millisecond. I mean, it would break the whole system. In fact, we're putting caching into our API, and Jin's got some nice hooks for that. I mean, they probably all do, but little go. So I want to make ones. Which one I can use? They're all good at something different. So if you want something that's long-standing, it's been around forever, it's got a huge, you know, base of knowledge base and user base, then go with Gin. If you want the new hotness, you know, go with Echo. I don't even know what Fiber's good for. I haven't done any research on it. So there. I would experiment at least with Echo and Gin and compare them. A lot of people, 90% of the time. True story. Most people will tell me when I bring up frameworks, they will out of the gate they'll say Echo kicks ass. It's like the first thing they say. And these are people who do APIs all the time, like, different new APIs. We're just making one really massive platform API for batch processing. But so yeah, make sure you do your research there, and you know what your demands are. Using NetHTTP by itself and saying, "Oh, I don't need an API," is if you have more than 20 endpoints in your API, then I would suggest that, I used to be that guy. I was the guy who was telling everybody, you're doing it wrong. You don't need an API. You don't need a middleware. Just use NetHTTP. And then we created an API with over 300 endpoints using the Apogee gateway and, using the Open API. By the way, if you're making an API, make sure you define it in Open API format. Right? Because Open API is how all the documentation gets done. It's how, it used to be called Swagger, by the way, right? So that is the standard for APIs. It's also another reason you can make a really strong case that REST is the standard for APIs, even above GraphQL. I think using GraphQL is a mistake, a big, bad, horrible mistake. I would never use GraphQL for anything. I thought GraphQL was so cool when it came out, and after seeing all of the substantial APIs that have been done using REST, including the Kubernetes API itself, what are you talking about? Do you think using OpenAPI is a mistake or using GraphQL is a mistake? What slugs? Big? What are you saying? Something around REST is just superior. It really is. I think GraphQL is a monstrously huge mistake that you will forever regret. And I truly believe that. I was one of the first people to think it was cool, because on paper it makes sense. Oh, hey, multiple queries in one thing. No, the complexity of that. Basically, in order to do that, in order to make GraphQL work, your middleware you have to write middleware that's basically a database engine. And so if you're gonna, it's not defining the GraphQL that's hard. It's implementing the GraphQL API on the back end that's super duper freaking hard, because you have to do all the parsing and the other libraries and all that. But it is a pain in the ass when you have a REST API. The middleware code largely has already been written for you, and you can actually do code gen or something like that if you want to. But the objects and the middleware code is much simpler. And actually, yes, yeah. Front-end devs not talking to back-end devs is a feature that's not good. Yeah, that's the thing with GraphQL, right? So GraphQL, I think, represents a fundamental disconnection between middleware and front-end devs. Let's make the job for front-end devs a little bit easier, at the expense of like increasing the work that middleware people have to do by tenfold. That's GraphQL, and that is not immediate obvious to people that are getting into API development. On the surface, it seems like the right thing to do, but it's not. I really believe it's a huge mistake now. And let's be real. Usually, the latency for multiple REST queries is not as bad as you think it is, especially with concurrent, connections these days. So anyway, Codefuser can generate automatic schemas. Yeah, absolutely. We have that too. I absolutely think RESTful APIs are better than GraphQL, and that is from experience, having looked at both of them pretty significantly. And the short answer for that, the short reason for that, is GraphQL middleware is much more complicated than REST API middleware, way more complicated, and that is not something that you would anticipate by picking it. So, front end, the only people pushing for GraphQL are front end devs. Period. They because it makes their job slightly easier and their stuff a little bit faster. But I think it's a mistake. Yeah, I mean that's my opinion. Do your own research. But yeah. gRPC. And gRPC is usually not the thing to go with too. And I'm a huge gRPC fan. But unless you're streaming, you don't need gRPC. You don't need it. You don't need it. You think you want all that really? Do you know how complicated it is to maintain an API by implementing it as protobuf and gRPC? It's crazy, crazy complicated. You don't need it. You can just use REST. Keep it simple. You don't need it. If you have a really high-end performance requirement that is a binary protocol that's going to be communicating at the speed of light or faster, then sure, you need gRPC for that kind of thing. If you're doing anything with streaming, but most applications don't have that requirement. They're totally fine with REST. Don't put technical complications in places you don't need them. Someone like Facebook, they have a huge team. Yeah. Offset the cost, right. Facebook. Is that on the screen? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're done here. I think I'm done. I gotta leave now. So we actually just need to commit this and push it. So so we have a user here. Let's test to see if we can actually do things as root. Touch / blah. And password. I should have done Sherbert Lemon. I should have. Touch does not exist. Oh, whoops. Wait, what am I doing? There. That's all I needed to do. All right, so what are you doing, Rob? We are good to go. Okay, so it's time to commit this. Browser support for gRPC. It's coming, but not yet, right? No, that's not. No, we're not doing that. All right, so I gotta do this right. Yeah. I don't think there's anything that we need to do here. We have our user account. We have our host name. Industry goal, too many decisions. Yes. Yes, this is true. So, exit, stage left. Okay, so we now have a container from which we are going to make an image. I know that sounds like it's backwards. It's not. We have this last running image, which we do not want to delete or anything. That's super important. We don't delete it. That's all of our work for the last 3 hours. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn that into an image. Let's look at the images we already have. In fact, we're going to make a new image out of it as opposed to incrementing one of the existing images by name. If I had used one of the same other names, it would just overwrite them. So we're going to call this SKILSTAK WS for the image. And it's going to match the name of the container right now, which is fine. So podman commit. Now this is, you only get one chance at some of the stuff I'm about to do, and then you have to make a new image to change it. So I want to make sure I get this command line right. In fact, I have another one that's here already somewhere. There we go. So we're going to set so that the default user is user. If you don't have your user with sudo permissions, you do this, you'll lock yourself out of your own image container, which is really scary. We want that to be their home directory. The double slash is because I'm using git bash on Windows. We don't need to change the entry point. We can use the default entry point because we are not using another image and overriding it. So we can keep that there. And we're going to make it from WS SKILSTAK is the name of the image. I mean, the name of the container. And we're going to make an image with the same name. These are two different things. One's a container, one's an image. The container's name is first and the image name is second. If I wanted to put in a volume mount in there, actually, no. Volume mounting and port exposure and host naming has to happen with run. So we cannot hard code that into the images. Oh, thank you. And so, what else do I need? I always screw that up because the host name can only be set at runtime because it's a network related thing, and it's kind of annoying that that's true. And you could also use host networking too. Are you sure? That's for the repos. That's not for the packages. No, you can't change the host name in Etsy. Not with containers. It's really complicated. No, I wish it weren't that easy. We were that easy. It's not because it's using. Yeah, what I'm trying to decide is the next step is whether I should do networking host. But that we can do that later. We can play with that later. I'm pretty sure this is what I need. So let's go ahead and try it. This is just going to make one image out of this thing. It's not going to be incremental. But every time you commit to something that's already been taken from another image, it'll add another layer. And you can't go back in and squash those layers as far as I know. I mean, you might be able to, but I haven't learned how to do it yet. I've only been using podman commit or docker commit for a week. And it basically takes a snapshot of your container and turns it into an image that you can then publish. And run in Kubernetes and all kinds of fun stuff. If I had to do all that work I just over the last 2 hours and make it work in a Dockerfile with proper syntax, in my hair out. So the creation of images just through ad hoc editing and then snapshotting them with commit, I think that's in our workflow that I could really get behind for when it comes to containers. And the thing that's really cool about that is you can throw together a container really quickly that's got all of your stuff that you need for your team or whatever. Say you need to do some task, at work. You can quickly throw one together, commit the image, and then publish it so everyone has a copy. And if you needed to update the image, you can update it with the same name on the host repository. That is the checksum that's created. That is one of those is created for every line of the Dockerfile. So we only have one of them because this is our first commit. It'd take a long time to commit it, but yeah, I use VFS instead of overlay. Maybe, yeah. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. So we now have an image. So podman images, and yeah, as a big one. Oh my God, it's not even as big as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be so much bigger than that. Why isn't it as big? Because I didn't do the that's what she said. Because that is crazy. That's like smaller than my other workstation image. I must have missed something on there. I have no idea what, but you know what? I know what it is. It doesn't have a redundant copy of all those executables. The other one had one in share mounted, and then it would make a copy of them. Yeah, that was why. Gosh, that was stupid. Live and learn. Live and learn, people. All right, so now watch. Now I can do this. I can do, say like if I want to make let's just test it, right? So if I do podman run it, let's remove it afterwards, and WS SKILSTAK, and let's give it a host name. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna do network host name. Actually, you don't need host name if you do network host. At least I don't think. Host name SKILSTAK. Name. Well, we have WS, so we have it'd be a new one, right? So we could say SKILSTAK one, because this we already have a WS SKILSTAK. So, all right, now look at that. Oh, that's so cool. See how it logged me in as user? Is that cool or what? Right? Sudo su dash. If that doesn't work, we are so screwed. Name server's not home. Oh, that's weird. You know what? That's because I did the hostname stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to talk on the network. I don't have DNS or anything. So, yeah, I'm going to exit this. This network host thing is still not working, so I'm going to try it a different way. And now, that should not have a problem this time, yeah. All right, so there we are. And we got fishies and everything. And okay, so now anybody can use that. And now I just need to push it. I need to push that up there. And so those are, I mean, that's the really cool thing about that is, like, seriously, I can be anywhere there's Docker or Podman installed, anywhere. And I can do this command and I can instantly be able to do, you know, something. I can go search the internet using command line if I want. I can administer other stuff. That didn't do volume mounting either. That didn't mount shared. So I got to remember to do that. I forgot to do that. Mounting has to happen at runtime too, at container creation time. So yeah. So the last thing is how to push the thing. So if I do podman push ws-skillstack, and I want to push that to ghcr.io, which I've already logged into, and provide my user keys, slash RWXROB slash ws.skillstack. And this will by default be should be a private, there's nothing in there, but it should be default to a private repo. Oh, whoop. I'm still in the pro. I am so dumb. Okay, podman push ws-skillstack ghcr.io slash RWXROB slash ws.skillstack. Boom. All right. So, okay, so there's two blobs. The first blob is Ubuntu, and the second blob, that crazy checksum, that matches with my first commit. So the next time I make a commit to the same image, it's going to add another layer on top of that. And there's some way to squash them down, and I just don't know it. I don't know how to do that. Hey, gear shift. We might actually hit a size limitation on the packages here. It's going to be very interesting. But we're under 2 gigs, so I mean that's big, but as containers go. But as for what it is, as a workstation container, it's fine. So this should be interesting. And then I'll show it to you. We'll go and check in the packages to show up. I'll make it public. I'll go make this package public, and then any of you can use it, like now. That's so cool. I love the ability to like make containers and be able to share them with other people. It's so cool. But yesterday's boost was really intense. I had to do it twice because there's so much content, and I tried to like limit the amount of content by redoing the whole boost. It still went 3 hours. The reason it's really gonna be a separator. The people who make it through this weekend's boost, week 3, are really going to be the people that are committed, because that's basically how DistroBox works. Yeah. They really are. These are really going to, this week is really, I'm kind of glad the week hit this time, because it's really going to separate out the people who are going to work through it and those who aren't, because the stuff that I covered in that 2.5 hours was a lot. We covered a lot. And, oh wow, it did it. Damn. All right, so let's go back out to RWXROB, and I'm going to click on packages, Here's the different things. One of the things I've been wanting to do too, I've always wanted to do this, is to build up each week that we do it. I didn't do it this year, but I really should have done this. What we should do is we should make it so that if somebody's coming into, if somebody's coming into this for the first time, that they can catch up. All they would have to do is go to week 2 and start with that container image, and they would have all the stuff so they could work through the rest of the stuff, without having to go back and watch all the other weeks. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I was going to do that with snapshot virtual machines last year. But I can do the same thing with push containers, and that was a big ass container, and it did not balk at it at all. So here we are. Here's my GH layer. This is how you get it. I just need to make it public. Where is it? Package settings. I did this yesterday, so there's nothing to docs here. Change visibility. You know what I really love? I just cannot overstate this. GitHub defaults to private repos, and you have an unlimited number of them. Docker Hub defaults to public repos, which you could accidentally put something in an image and then just blow yourself away. And only allows you to have one private one, and if you have more than that, you have to pay. Why are you on Docker Hub? Seriously, ask yourself that question right now. Why the hell are you on Docker Hub? Let me make it sweeter. You can actually put a GitHub action. There's a whole tutorial on GitHub about this. You can make a GitHub repo, not a package, which is their name for containers. And you can have a Dockerfile, and any commit to that will actually rebuild the container for you and deploy it automatically. You cannot do that on Docker Hub, not for free. So if you're still on Docker Hub, I mean, I'm doing this. I'm like, what the hell? So change visibility. And if you don't know anything else about what's been going on with Docker, you should. Workstation dash SKILSTAK. So I need at least one of you crazy people to actually download this 1.5 gigabyte thing and tell me that it works for you. Hey, Vishal. So anybody else want to try it? Anybody want to try it? GitHub has had a Docker registry for more than 2 years. So you replace the word Docker here with podman. Okay. You don't need latest either. You can just do podman pull ghcr.io/RWXROB/ws-skillstack. Right? I'm packed. I'll show you how to do it. So I'm actually going to run one of these as if it were, I could actually go on a different computer and do this. Just make sure not to put it in a Docker Hub and you're fine. Yeah. Yeah. Now what I would do is, this is my plan. My plan is to make a regularly maintained public container image like this. And then to make a private container image, to commit a private container image that's got my tokens and everything in it that I will use from day to day. That is my plan. And then, anytime, I'll continue to make updates to the public image, but I'll have public images, and then I may just not even push the private image and just pull a new one, when I make a change or something. GHCO, it's ghcr.io. And to log in, you just do podman. In order to do it, to use the GHCR, you just you do podman login, and it'll ask you for your username for GitHub, and you do RWXROB. So podman login space ghcr.io. In my case, I'd do RWXROB, and then it'll ask you for a password. And unlike GitHub, which is totally stupid, it uses flat passwords, it uses personal application tokens. So you have to go look how to do that, but you go in GitHub and say, please give me this token. It gives you a one-time, it only shows it to you one time. It gives you a one-time application token that expires within 30 or 40 days or something, which is even better because now you can force yourself to review it every time. And you put that password in for the password when it says login, prompts you for the password. And then from then on, you can push directly to that, and it will distinguish by the domain. It'll do ghcr.io. You push it there, and it'll default to private, and you go in and make it public if you want to share it. Okay, that is the new thing to do. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's abandoning Docker in droves. It's like, it's crazy. I keep hearing, did it download just fine? That's so cool. So the way to run the image I just made. So we spent a couple hours together making an image. Now you can use the image that we just made together by doing this. You can say podman run it, and if you just want to throw it away afterwards, the container, you can say --rm, and then you just do ghcr. You saw me make it, so you know I'm not putting anything nefarious in there. So ghcr.io RWXROB /ws.skillstack. And now it will pull down the image if you don't already have it pulled. If you want to just pull it explicitly, no registries found at registries.conf. I don't know what that means. ghcr.io. Podman login. Did we do that right? All right, so here I am. I'm actually logged in. I can sudo -su- if I want to do stuff as a user. And the thing that's really cool about that is I'm pretty sure that if you don't know the password, you can't get root access to the container. So the container itself is just as safe as a multi-user system if you set it up right. I don't know that for sure, but it's okay. One sec. That worked. So we type exit here. We got our fishies. We got Neo. We got Sunrise. We got, that was a weird one. We got Tmux. That works. Oh wow, the Tmux config's a little weird. Look at that. Did you see that? Yeah, it's got some extra color over there. I didn't even see that. You know why? Because it's millions of colors. Cool. I wasn't planning that. We got Pomo. Pomo init. Pomo start. It should show up. Pomo. Oh man, where isn't it? It's not in my thing anymore. I think it's in, I think I commented it out. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Pomo line's commented out. Or did I delete it? Oh, shit. I did. I deleted the Pomo line. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it back later. Because I don't use it. The Pomo line will show up there in the thing if you wanted to. Trying to find. It says status keys, VI. Term, for namespace. Status left. How about this? Status left to Pomo. All right, Tmux. There we go. It's broken, but it's there. Anyway, I'm gonna, as soon as I exit it, this all goes away, right? Yeah, I'm done. Run it, RM on VM. Yeah, the --rm removes it when it's done, so it doesn't linger, right? So, podman ps-a, there's nothing there, right? I still have the one that the container that I created to build that, and I will continue to use that as my container to do the building of the new one when I want to do a different one. But I also have this other one, WS, that I've been using, and I'm actually going to delete that. It's got my tokens and stuff in it. And at some point I'll just delete that one and start using this other one. Bike time to watch tutorials. Trying to get healthy. Yeah, if you're on a bike, you can kind of watch the tutorials and go watch the bike and ride the bike too. Speaking of which, I have to go riding today. So it's already 5 o'clock. I'm only going to get 1 hour out on the bike today. You know what? Maybe I'll just do a long day tomorrow. And just go out for an easy day today. Get the Navage thing for allergies. No, I didn't. I've been doing the other stuff. So we're done today. I mean, that's a 3-hour video for YouTube, but that is everything you need to do to make yourself a workspace container. So if you are on YouTube, and you've had to stop this and go back and forth. Hopefully that's been useful to you. But that's how you do it. That's all the steps.